Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm John.
I'm Claire.
This is Many a True Nerd, and this is welcome back to kind of blended the two intros together because I've got slightly different cadences to it, and we've got no animals. You know why? It's Claire's fault. Claire tucked up Ted in a little blankie, and he's so comfortable he didn't want to come and join us because he was just happy being asleep, cuddled up in his blanket.
The thing is, now that it's going into autumn.
Yeah.
In this hemisphere even.
Yeah.
Now that it's getting a tiny bit cooler, Ted is enjoying being wrapped up in a blankie again.
So he's been wrapped up.
One of his favourite things is to be tucked in.
So Claire's wrapped him up and tucked him into a little blanket, and as a result, he's not covered, like sat on the old battered couch that I set up in my office for him to come and join us. He does enjoy sleeping on overnight, but he sometimes comes and hangs out during the live stream.
Well,
but
he's been hanging out with you today when you were recording.
It's true, because you were out today. But yes, he will definitely at some point wake up, realise there's no human in the room, and feel like that's unacceptable, and come through and hang out. And the cats, you just don't know. They often come and hang out with Ted, so he'll lead the cats to us. It's going to be great. Anyway, welcome back to Zoochosis, which is a game about giraffes that went wrong. As you can clearly see, right there. And I've made some excellent discoveries, by the way. I've made a particularly important discovery. Given you can't edit a live. Theoretically, you can download a live stream and edit it. You can't edit a live stream live, which is something very important indeed. Hang on, we'll just go back to my thing here. To go into my Gibble. I'm just in the fridge right now. So, as you may recall from the video, I'm in a creepy zoo. You can tell it's creepy because there's red lights everywhere. Way more red lights than there strictly need to be. All things considered. Also, you're not the primary window right now. There we go. Now there's some actual noise in the background. It was silent because it wasn't actually the prominent window. So creepy murder zoo. Things are going weird. There's a person who's there was a woman over there who the game was like, hey, murder her. And I was like, no. Kind of by accident, to be honest, but that's fine. Now she's trying to, blast her way through that door. But, then more people showed up over the mincing pit. And they're naked too. But luckily, I found the censorship button. I really hope this is good. I'm just going to... There we go. I saw it. There we go. So now when the naked people show up, they're properly censored. So we don't have to worry about it anymore, okay? There's built-in censorship. Love that this is that you can turn on, the censorship mode. And, I can pull a lever and drop this guy into the mincing machine and blood will fly everywhere and his guts will spray in your face. And that's perfectly acceptable. But we can't look at a penis! Good lord, no. Let's stop. This guy's got very long toes.
Maybe that's just perspective.
I don't think so. No, it should be the opposite perspective. His feet are further away from me. He's got very, very large toes. Weirdly large toes. And also very, I don't know, those feel like that incorrectly sized toes to me.
And thanks to the filter, we can't see if that correlates to anything else.
No, actually, because I had turned on the filter and thus know it looks like, no, he does not have an extremely large penis. He just has extremely large toes. And then the women who see those large toes and then invite him back to their place are very disappointed down the line. It's
that he is a sim.
It's just distinctly average. So there we go. Also, I love this, by the way. I didn't realise this. Obviously, I found the filter and turned it on. It doesn't just filter the nudity. It's not just the bits that are filtered out. And yes, the chapter, this is not quite like Zoo Tycoon. It also gives the woman who you rescued, who was hanging naked over the pit, and then you cut down, and when you come back, she's grabbed the thingy out of the overalls out of your thing. She normally just has the overalls. However, if you turn on the censored mode, she gains the bra. She gains a bra there, which she doesn't have if you turn off the thing. And then, which is very important because I think the game very intentionally, because it's overalls, there's definitely, without the bra, there's still stuff there. There's still the hint, the whisper, the suggestion, the silhouette, the breath of the wild of a nipple.
Wow.
In there. But the game's like, no, we shall take that away. I like how she's just desperate to take out that door. That's just what she does. It's great. So yes, what I need to do, in case you, like, you know, forgot or didn't see the video or whatnot, I'm a zookeeper in a nightmare zoo, but it's also a zoo where the animals, some of them are monsters in disguise, and we need to figure out who that is. And we can't just leave because it's an evil zoo. I've been, like, locked in here against my will. Though I don't know whether this is, like, a mistake or, like, or a story bit. You get signed up by a creepy guy who signs you up, and then he drives off in his very fast car. The same car's now there, outside. That concerns me. That concerns me right there.
What, like the creepy guy
he might
is
be
in
back.
the creepy zoo?
He might be back. Because his car's, though, possibly that's just a continuity error they forgot. But, like, I made some questionable decisions, which is, the game said to me, hey, get a slab of meat, which later discovered was, like, you know, naked person minced up meat, didn't know that at the time, and give it to your wife who comes to see you off for your first day. It's like, because your daughter's hungry and needs food or whatever. It's like, I don't know, this is zoo-grade food, and we don't know anything about it. This is a terrible idea. But I just kind of did it, because there was a quest thing on screen saying, hey, do this. But I need to realise, just because the game says, hey, you've got to do this, you don't have to do this. Like, the game says, hey, mince this woman.
You were well trained by video games.
I was. But later the game said, hey, mince this naked woman. I was like, no, I don't want to. And then if you just don't, you just bring her down, and then she, like, gets up later, and it's like, okay, I'm on your side now, I'm cool, I'm just going to try and chug down this door. Says, oh, I probably shouldn't have given my wife the meat, especially as the meat might be infected by, like, you know, bad things. There might be this might have been the guy who was doing my job the other day, and I'm not going to mince him, like, because as far as I can tell,
is he dead or not?
Well, it's hard to say. Like, I don't see any sign of. I know it looks like he's sort of moving, but that's not him, that's me. That's because this game is like, its default experience is supposed to be like body cam, but with like a slight fisheye lens, but it gives me a headache, so I turned it off. You can turn that off. But you can't turn off the fact your character ever so slightly jiggles to represent the fact you're supposed to be wearing a camera. It's not supposed to be a camera, it's supposed to be like a person. But you can't turn that off. But yes, none of the animals eat meat. The meat is just supposed to, like, pacify the monster when it shows up. You don't have to. You don't have to. So I feel like we can do without that. And I'm just going to try and not mince anyone, because I know this game is quite short. We'll probably finish it during this live stream. But it's got, like, a load of different variant endings. So, like, I'm trying to do the right thing. Like, I've not minced the naked woman. And I've given her a bra, so, you know, those are both good things. She's now got support, and, like, we'll have less back pain. So that's got to be towards the good ending. The, you know, doesn't have sore shoulders ending, which is exciting. And, like, maybe if you don't mince anybody at all, that might help get a better ending too. Now, admittedly, I have potentially poisoned my wife and daughter with parasite-infested zoo-quality meat. That might, you know, bite me in the arse a little bit. It must be said. So that could be a problem. Like, even if I survive this, I suspect my wife and daughter ain't. So this is, you know, potentially going to be a problem. Oh, here's a fun thing, by the way. So, this is an unfortunate continuity problem between the video and this live stream, which is sometimes after I'm, like, done with the video and, like, I stop recording, after thank you very much and goodbye. I keep occasionally just moseying about just while I'm kind of, you know, just thinking about what shape the video is going to be and how I'm going to edit it. And occasionally I just poke things. So while I was doing that, just literally like 20 seconds after the video ended, I was just like looking here, and I went over to the trolley to move the trolley over there and whatnot, and noticed there was the thing called a bio-waste filter, and just pressed A next to it. And it's full of like giblets, but when I did, a hand fell out of it. So that's nice. Hand fell out. And I got up and noticed that the door the woman's trying to chop down, it's got a handprint McGibble on it. So I suspect we're going to... Someone saying bras do not stop back pain. Well, I'm sorry, I'm not a bra user. My understanding was they helped provide support, which therefore, like, evenly distributed the weight better and thereby reduced the possibility of back pain. But I may be incorrect here. I apologise.
If only you could just ask someone who has a bra and back pain.
If only we knew any such a person. Anyway, I'm going to...
They help! It's worse without bra!
I'm going to pick up this severed hand.
I'm in a lot of pain, by the way. I just went to the osteopath today, and I got crunched, and I'm in pain now.
You may have noticed, by the way, I'm not looking so good. But whenever you kind of see myself, I'm definitely infected too. Like, the creepy guy gave me a shot at the start of the... Okay, there's technically... It's technically 2 biometric locks here. But that door had a big thunk behind it. I'm gonna try the this is a no. Oh, this is a bad idea. I'm just gonna try biometric lock. Nope, that's the wrong hand. Good. I'm kind of glad that didn't work. I feel like that would have been a bad idea. So there we go. We're just going to shove this here. Hello. Good effort. And I'm glad you found a bra. But you, don't worry. I've got a severed. I wonder how she's going to react to the severed hand. There you go. It goes into body cam. Sometimes goes into body cam style.
Is this a human hand? Where did you get it?
Right where you almost ended up.
Somehow I feel like... Well, never mind. Try to use it on a scanner.
That's what I was planning to do.
Cool. Let's go see where these maniacs conduct their experiments.
See? Kind of, the cutscenes goes to the body cam style. You get that slight fisheye. But I find it gives me a headache, so I always turn it off.
I'm not sure I want to go in. I just want to get through this night and go back to my family.
Are you out of your mind? There's a parasite in you. You'll mutate soon. Do you think anyone will let you out of here? Anyway, it's up to you, but if I close this door, I won't let you in.
Okay, so we definitely go in after her. There we go. The fisheye lens is now gone. We should definitely be following her. I feel like that's definitely for the right. And hello. You're not... Wait, is that the same guy that did the thing? I think that might be the same guy who introduced me to the thing.
Disgusting face. A pure maniac who lacks a personal life. And vitamin B9.
That's Doc, my daytime shift colleague.
For a daytime zookeeper, your doc has too many scientific degrees. I bet he's the head honcho here.
I mean, he has set up, like, you know, a small shrine to himself next to the coffee machine. Which is... In all fairness, I kind of admire that.
I mean, it's quite normal to have the diplomas hanging in, like, say, your office, but it's weird to have it in
like, a public area.
The kitchen, and with a giant picture of you with
clearly
the light on top
more
of
than
it.
one person works here. Clearly more than one person works here right now. So I feel like, yes, this is it's a fun place right next to the coffee machine to put, like, you know, a giant photo of yourself. And then also install some lighting. So it's always lit up. Everyone can always see it.
That's what I said.
What?
I just said that.
Yeah. Then we've got Clarence.
Now we know who extended a helping hand to us. Poor CJ.
Oh, that's the girlfriend who called me earlier.
Do you know him?
No. Why?
Okay, because, yeah, a woman called and said, hey, I'm looking for my partner, CJ. So that'll be them, and I can't interact with the terminal. Try and figure out... Oh, there we go. Like little drawings there, though. Ah! I'm seeing a lot of Greenland. I'm guessing that this is... Oh, we're doing a kind of a the thing. Well, it is the thing, so it's kind of fair. So, okay. They came out of the permafrost glacier melt. Ice core retrieval. I know something about ice cores because I read a really schlocky novel about ice cores and alien spacecrafts. It's great. So, okay. We're just doing the thing. Just in Greenland, not Antarctica. Gotcha.
The chat is quite enjoying the fact that you clearly want a little shrine to yourself in Miniature Nerd headquarters.
I just think, yeah. I mean, you know, sure. I think it sounds, that seems like a fun sort of a thing to do. It seems nice. Also, hang on, a cell phone. Oh, can I call my wife and say, hey, don't eat.
Have you eaten the meat yet, darling?
Please don't eat the meat.
Oh, my cell. Battery for one call. Damn. I need to call my wife urgently.
Don't call. Let's find something substantial, and then we can call the police.
No, I've really got to call my wife. Especially I've got 50 cocking missed calls. Call Lily or close. No, call Lily. Tell her not to eat the cocking meat. Oh. Do call Lily. Do call Lily. Call Lily. There we go.
Hello? Paul, is that you? You said they took your phone.
I found where they hid it. Tell me, have you had dinner already?
Oh, Paul, thank you. I decided to make roulade. The smell is all over the house. I can't wait for Gina to try it.
Don't give it to Gina.
You guys haven't eaten it yet?
No, it's still in the oven. Gina is sleeping, and I feel guilty eating such a delicious dish alone.
Thank God. Lily, throw it away immediately.
Paul, what are you talking about?
Lily, darling, I'm sorry. No time to explain. My phone is about to die. Just do as I said. I'll be back home in the morning and I'll tell you everything.
Fantastic. There's a computer, but no data.
hopefully, yes, my wife decided to listen to me there and accepted that explanation. That's, ooh. Oh, hippos. I'm looking forward to hippos. Hippos are kind of terrifying even before you get into the mutated hippo.
Yeah.
Floppy disk? Where'd you get that?
I found it in one of the lockers.
Well, of course. Here's the password.
Damn. You're not a hacker by any chance, are you?
Not even close. I can guess the password only if I know who came up with it.
Damn. Then we're at a dead end.
Uh-oh.
What is this?
Time to deal with another mutant.
Fuck. Let's still call the cops. At least they'll get us out of here.
I'll think about it.
Okay. There's more mutants though. That's fine. And we got ourselves anything around here? Just another bathroom. Can we
Hey, shout out to Snowman in chat who has correctly deduced it was a Matthew Riley novel.
Was Ice Station! the first of the Scarecrow novels. Oh, they're so bad. I love them. I love Matt Riley. His books are so terrible, but I love them. They're just the best. They're so committed. They're so committed to endlessly accelerating nonsense. It's wonderful. And then he wrote a completely unrelated series of books where there's like just magic and aliens and shit. And then he just crossed them over. And just had the character say, wait, magic doesn't exist in the Scarecrow universe. It does now, mother flipper. It's like, okay. And next time there's a Scarecrow book, he's going to completely forget that magic exists, I assume. It's going to be wonderful. Love Matt Riley so much. He's great. Right, what can we learn from this?
It seems they cause mutations in humans as well as animals.
So, okay. Is there anything we can learn ahead of time? Like, that's a giraffe we've not seen mutate yet. And then there's, yep, the penguin we dealt with. Zebras might potentially... Oh. That looks to me like the zebra is about to grow teeth out of its arse. Potentially. Like, that definitely looks to me like that's someone's drawn teeth over the arse bit of the zebra. Like, a shush tooth development. Oh, yeah, I feel like that zebra is going to try and eat me with its arse. I feel like what's about to happen. So, okay. I've called my wife and said, do not eat the cocking foods, which is good. The problem is...
And spend more time telling her how you don't have time to tell her, rather than just say, you know what, it's human meat, don't fucking eat it.
It's cocking poison, do not. It's very... It will make you very sick.
Or just, like, it has a parasite.
Yeah.
Like...
Yeah. I don't know. He's panicky. He's not having a good evening, this chappie. Now, what concerns me is... Does that roar mean that creature is loose? Or was that just, hey, it's time to get back to zookeeping? So, okay. What we've got to do now is, yeah, there were, like, the starting animals. The one we've not been to yet was, I'm pretty sure, gorilla. So I need herbal and vegetable for that. I've got, right now, fish and a herb. Okay, pop the fish back. Pop the fish back in the thing. Just pop that back in there. We don't need fish. We're kind of done with the penguins. Let's pop the fish back in the thing. Grab some herbs. Pile that on top of the existing herbs. Grab some more veggies, which is basically all going to be needing, because we don't need meat. I'm not mincing anybody. And gorillas need 1 to 2.5. So a heavy skew towards vegetables. Well, I've got a full vegetable thing. So that should be a-okay. So just bring that to there. No trouble, Steve. No trouble. Absolutely no issues with you whatsoever. So, okay. Hopefully, my reporter friend, was she Sarah, was my wife, Lily? I think that was how it was. She'll just stay there and she'll be safe. And now I need to go sort out some gorillas. I've got plenty of food to feed to the gorillas. I think it was the gorillas. Hang on. Check me, McGibble. Because I think you've got to do them in the right order. So, I've been to the giraffes. I've done the wallabies. And they were both chill. And I've done the penguins. I skipped them because they were fun. So we could do gorilla. But before I do that, I also picked up giraffe, gorilla, and penguin station storage key. So yeah, I now have the key. I got this out of CJ's locker in the video. I've now got the key to the giraffe station storage room. So I'm going back to giraffes, even though they're already safe. So I'm just going to nip back to giraffe because there might be something very useful in the giraffe room. It's okay while we just wander over there. Clap.
Yes, indeed. Shout out to...
hang on. I'm concerned there might be something potentially in the train. There was definitely just a roar there. And yes, and that's the question. Yes, I think it is by design that it is unusual that the you know, this zoo has an armored train system. It's because it's not a real zoo. It's just an experimental zoo designed to, like, you know, for the thing research. The zoo has been closed for like 2 years, I think they established. So that's why shit's weird. It's because it's just a research lab, Resident Evil style. So yeah, I think I've now got the key to open this door, which didn't have previously. Yeah, there we go. I've now got authorization to go in here. Just be ready for trouble. Is it just things? It might just be nice drugs we can use.
Oh, you are not looking so good.
I'm looking very not good. I'm looking extremely not good. Just creepy, creepy masks. And no one yet. Okay, fair enough. I think we might just be gathering supplies for the sake of making nice things down the line. So yeah, we've got a whole bunch of supplies we can use to make medicine. No one's called me up on that phone yet. There's no messages left on that thing, so fine. Nothing particularly of note there, aside from, hang on, a couple of things sitting in here. Do I have a torch? I can't remember if I had a torch. No, the torch is... Huh?
Can you use, like, the boxes on the wall to, like, you know, turn on the electricity or whatever?
Doesn't look like it. Might need to down the line if I'm summoned back to the giraffe enclosure to deal with... I mean, the giraffes are technically dealt with at this point, but I might be summoned back to them. Like, you might have to find one animal in every location. But, like, the thing is, the giraffes are all healthy. And the way it works is, any animal that's got a parasite and is actually the thing, the thing manifests as some sort of illness. So you can't be sure whether the creature's actually ill, or if it's the parasite that's causing the illusion of the illness. So, okay. That was just picking up some bits and pieces. That means we've now got nowhere to go but Gorilla. And we can go into the Gorilla storeroom as well. On this occasion, there's no roaring, which I appreciate. I like the fact there's no roaring. That's good. So, okay, we've never been to Gorilla before. Gorilla looking chill. Task updated. Okay. Step 1, we need to make gorilla chow. My little kitchen factory. So make some gorilla food. I should have... yeah, I should have plenty of what we've got here. So, animal can vomit if you deviate from the recipe. 50% is pretty generous, all things considered. That's all absolutely fine. So that's 4.1. I need to cut off at 1. So I need a quarter. So that's a half. Cut there. That was only 0.1 off. I like the cutting. The cutting cheers me up immensely.
That is good, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm deviating that. So now we need to cut the vegetables. I've got 3.5 and I need 2.5. Yeah. There we go. And okay, it's 0.2 off. That's acceptable. So the food is ready. I now have delicious, delicious food that will not make them sick, which is good. Lower the gadget trolley. Everything's so tactile in this game. Here's the thing. This game has been widely slandered. This game has had mixed reviews. I've seen loads of people really taking the mick out of it. I don't know if it just became one of those games where it just became fashionable to, like, be mean to it. I think it doesn't deserve it. Like, okay, is it the greatest game ever made? Is it going to be, like, my game of the year? No, obviously not. But still, I feel like it's very harsh to... you know... there's bits I like. I like the atmosphere. I think, you know, the script and voice acting is fine. It's got a bit of a kitschy, over-the-top thing going on, but then it's supposed to be, like, you know, modelled on The Thing, which was a bit kitschy and over the top. It's fine. You know, I like the mechanics of having to, you know, figure out what is wrong with the animals based on the symptoms and figuring that out, and, like, the chopping mechanism. There's a lot I like here. I do not get why this game has had such a rough time, so... There's storage, so I can open this door immediately. Check if anyone wants to chat to me about the gorillas. Downstairs into the gorilla storage room, where we store the gorillas, if they're not, like, in use for any reason. And hello, sexy. Not just a handful of jibbly jibbles, but okay, hang on. On this occasion, that is free trank. Good, we might need that for the, to get one of the gorillas down so we can properly see what's going on. And a PDA, someone else's. So, alright. Plug that in. What have you got for me, my friend? So, things. Note. Anthony Hopwood. That will be, yes, that. So I finally found my way to cure that damn mutant with the experimental meds. I found access on CJ's PTA. Looks like he's an important dude around here. Gave the mutant injection of Toxicus feralis. This shit really worked. I think I might have seen that one. Yeah, they can mimic different diseases. That's fine. When they turn the meat on down, yeah, I've seen that already, actually. And something strange is happening to me, an overwhelming urge to eat this raw meat. My hand grabbed a piece on its own. I devoured it almost without chewing it. That sweet taste in my mouth. Okay, Anthony Hopwood definitely went a little bit on the banana side. That's definitely true. So, okay, that's all as it should be. I'm sure we don't need to worry about any of that. Back up to the top. Okay, that hasn't given me access to anything new, but bare minimum it has given me yet more cocking medicine, which will be very useful for curing the animals when the time is right. Claire!
Yeah, I feel like the fact that the dude was called Anthony, Hopwood or something like that.
Yeah.
That very closely mirrored Anthony Hopkins so much that you accidentally said that at some point was like on purpose.
There's a lot of there's a lot of names like that in this game. Like the horror directors are all of your colleagues on the
nice.
On your lockers and whatnot.
But I mean, the chat makes a good point. People really struggle to accept something that's okay but not perfect, fun, and like succeed at what it wants to do but isn't perfect or a masterpiece or whatever.
Yeah.
Like,
this is a dumb little experiment I think works pretty well, and you know, it's a bit different. I think it's mechanically more interesting, complicated, and clever than like 99% of horror games I've played that are often very, very, very simple. And this one, you know, between the diagnosing minigame and like, you know, the fun little chopping thing, it makes you think more than the vast majority of horror games do, which I think is actually quite fun. And I think it's, I think it's a bit of a shame. This one, I think, for some reason got really, really aggressively dogpiled. I think it was just one of those games where it became like, you know, fashionable to be a bit mean to it, which I think is a bit of a shame. So, okay. Up to this point, things have been chill. Like, at the start. Like, you know, it only goes, you only get attacked when it's time for there to actually be, like, you know, when you actually start trying to cure things. But that's not necessarily how it's always going to be. Like, the gorillas, the fake gorilla, if there even is one, could jump me at any point. I simply don't know. So welcome to gorillas. There are 4 gorillas. Dexter, Pepper, Thor, and Chief. So, okay. Crack that open. And... okay, for now, everyone is... also, I think it's actually quite a pretty game. Like, you know, you in this game, you need the animals to look good. And I think they kind of do. I think they actually look kind of cool. So, okay. We've got Chief, we've got Pepper, there's the other one. So we're also looking out for unusual behaviours. Physical scarring, vomiting, etc., etc. All of those things are important. So, okay, step 1. Grab the... hang on. Food bucket. Also, I did not realise for so long you can have 2 tools at once. I did not get that. So that makes life much easier, because it means I don't need to be, like, you know, waiting for I don't need to, like, you know, run after I put the food down to get the camera. It's very convenient. So, okay, we'll just put that in. Done the food. So there you go. Gorilla food! Delicious, delicious gorilla food. There we go. Now, once all of the gorillas are around, that one's not looking well. Put the camera down. And you, sir, are not looking so hot. Right, Pepper has a problem. So Pepper is our initial candidate. Though Pepper might just be sick. Pepper might not have the parasite. She might just be ill. You don't know. And also, I would like to, just to confirm it, even though I've mostly seen you. There you go, Dexter. I can see you're fine, but we need to officially have it verified. Okay? So we've got all of you sorted out. Now, you were fine on temperature. But he vomited anyway, so there's something else wrong with him. But there's multiple things we can check anyway, so it's fine. So you can just go back here. You can go back here. So, okay, next up, we want to be doing the poo, and we want to be grabbing some blood. And it looks like the gorillas are pretty chill. I think they just stop. And when they stop, you can just get the blood sample. You're just doing a poo right now, that's fine. So I've definitely seen some of you looking a little bit on the, yeah, just when you're stopping. Alright, while you're wandering around, we'll hoover up all the poo. That's fine. Just collect that. So that's 1. That's 2. And yeah, I think they've all gone up to their sleepy area. Pepper's not doing so well right now. But Pepper may or may not, like, you know, have what bigger problems. We don't know whether Pepper's actually going to turn out to be a monster or not. And... okay, we'll find the final poo at some point. There's going to be another poo around there. But I think that possibly they're all going up to their thing. So get the blood thingy out. If you guys just, like, go into your chill-out area, that's good, because then I can get some... yeah, blood samples! No... don't pet! Stab him with the stabbing thing! Hello. Don't trust that face. That's a gorilla that doesn't want to be petted, I think. Right. Chief. There we go. Just need to get some blood from you, buddy. So while they're holding still, you can get blood. And that's a good thing to do nice and early on, in my experience. Because, yeah, you need to pop the blood into the blood scanning machine. Then you need to go and get more blood in case you need blood to make the cures. So, hang on. That was Chief.
That's Pepper.
That was with that Pepper.
Yeah.
Okay, make sure we get everyone here. That's out into people. And then we've got... ooh, Zora over here. Hello. You guys got another... there's Dexter. Right, stab! Just charge up to Dexter, stab him with the thing.
Seems real safe to do with a gorilla, no matter whether or not they are infected with stuff.
That was Dexter. So hang on, is it Pepper we need to do yet?
No, I think we've done Pepper.
It's Thor!
Yeah.
Right. And that's all the blood. So, okay, we've got the blood work. We should have the poo as well. Sound should be pretty easy to verify. So, yeah, this is all seeming pretty smooth so far. But I do need to find the last feces sample. Excuse me. Get out my feces thing, which helps me detect feces. Excuse me. What are you guys... oh, hang on. I see it. Right. Got that. Oh. Everyone's fine, probably. So we've got the things we can do the scans for. We can also just pop you back here for the time being. Grab the soundometer, because they're so slow. I think we can just basically do the sound check on all of them straight away. If they're slow, then it's fine. So just check you. Yeah, they're sufficiently slow. Not a problem. We just need to then run the test back on the train for blood and poo. But mostly, everyone seems pretty chill, which is good. That's going to make it easier to narrow down the disease. Finally, Pepper. You're the one I'm suspicious of right now. But bare minimum, you sound correct. Okay, lads, you stay here. Possibly none of you are infected. That's fine. So just put you down there. Grab you again. And then it's time to, yeah, come out of the thing. No one's, like, immediately attacked me, which is good. But, yeah, at this point, we now need to... actually, do I need to... can I just run these back to the train? Do I need to actually take the wagon? Does the train refuse to... yes, the train will not open unless the... hang on, no, I think you need to... I think if I just shove the feces into the thing. As long as I'm not carrying the feces, I think at that point the train will open even without the wagon, correct, right? Yes, there we go. And then there's the blood samples. Though, unfortunately, I think that's going to waste the blood samples I got from the penguins. You just basically hand over all the blood. Because now I've got... yeah, now I've given away all the blood, which is a problem. But this should mean I should now have everything I need. Okay, it's only Pepper. The machine is set to gorilla mode. The problem is temperature and poo. And therefore, because we've ruled out everything else... right, it's gastroenteritis. Gastroenteritis. Inflammation of the stomach and intestines caused by infection.
Yeah, it's a stomach flu.
Yeah. But there might not be a specific thing for gastroenteritis. So, okay, we're talking about inflammation of stomach and intestines, and it's infection. So I need something that's going to work on that. Not lethal injections, not just yet. So that's respiratory viral. Allergic manifestations, that's blood. That's a specific one. Probiotic-based substance for gastrointestinal normalization. Is that what we want? I mean, that's gastrointestinal. It's the best bet we've got so far.
Well, but...
Not migraine.
It said it was infection-based, no?
Yeah. But it's not a rotavirus infection, I don't think. It didn't say virus.
No.
I think we just want Enterocure. So we're going to create that. That's absolutely fine. So we're just going to take that dart. That's lovely. Just grab you, please. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Problem is, yeah. Before I shoot, before I dart her, I'm going to get some extra monkey blood. Oh, what the... Fuck, fuck, fuck. Whoa, 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 what the fuck?
What was that?
I don't know, but, you know the problem I've got? So, you have a gun in this game, but you keep it on your trolley.
Oh, you dum-dum.
Guess where my trolley is.
Yeah, not here.
Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to make some cocking lethal injection vials right now, because that's a thing we can do, and I've got plenty of materials for it. Lethal injection, yeah. Yeah, how many of them did we just make? Is that 3? We're going to get them now. Pick up, yeah, lethal. Yeah, lethal. Lethal. I've now got lethal injection. The problem is I now need to... Well, okay, it might be the gorilla. Oh, fuck. What if it's the gorilla? Okay, hang on. I'm going to create the cure. So, in the event of it be...
So, wait a minute. Do you have any antibiotics in there?
No, why would I?
Well, because it's an infection.
I've got a probiotic. That's better. It's like the opposite of
Sure.
antibiotics. Okay, go down to the bottom here. For mimicking rotavirus, for mimicking acute, for mimicking that, for sepsis, meningitis, influenza, gastro... This one. The problem is, this is why you need blood, because you need blood in order to make the thing. So until I get more blood, I can't make the cure. Okay. This looks sort of like a weapon. This looks a bit like a weapon. I have to make it back to my trolley. Hi. Oh, yeah, the gorilla's just on the loose. The gorilla is on the loose. You're not supposed to... No, don't do that. Get the cocky dart gun. Okay. Put the poo McGibbler back. Grab the... Where's the blood? There's the blood syringe. Okay. I would rather not. What I would like to do is I'd like to get... Hang on. Let's see, I can see him at the back. Yeah, I see him. No, that wasn't them. That was... Yeah, I see, yeah. The problem is, yeah, you can either kill it or you can try and cure it. Yep, that's the gorilla. I think we should probably load up. Oh, task failed to rescue the chief. I think it killed one of his friends. No! Okay, now reload. I think he killed one of his own friends. Okay, we're just killing him. We're just killing this one. Because he's literally killing his own friends right now. And now, excuse me, hi. Stay here. I mean, if I'm in the corner, then what can you do to me? And I've got plenty more lethal injection. I need to rescue the other one. Yeah, yes, I hear you. Pepper, don't worry, I'm going to protect you, Pepper, it's fine. Then we've got you. Yep. Okay. Got a little bit on top of me there. Just gave me a bit of a hi. I know I'm not well. I noticed. I noticed. Where is he? Fall back. Is he moving across the... Oh! I think he just gave that a boop. I think he's down bottom, so he just gave that a boop. The problem is I don't know where... Oh, hang on. There he is. Hold still. No! Okay, there we go. He's killed someone else. And... No, the lights are gone. Okay, he's coming up. And... No! I think I saved Pepper. I've saved Pepper. I've not done the best job there. Pepper ended up a little bit dead. And I could have cured had I had access to...
Huh.
Dexter survived. I think Dexter maybe wasn't completely killed.
Okay, so you need to take blood from Pepper so you can cure her for her.
No, blood is only needed to cure the parasites.
Oh.
What Pepper needs is...
probiotic.
Is the thing. The entromic cure. Make sure we've loaded the right thing. Right, and make sure we've got that's Dexter, and then make sure you are behind her. She doesn't like knowing the gun's being pointed at her. I've now successfully cured all the animals. All the surviving animals. Chief just got killed. Chief just got deaded. And yeah, and obviously this guy's dead. And we can suck up the parasite to study it down the line. So, okay, I've learned a valuable lesson, which is basically keep the gun on you and 3 lethal injections at all time, just in case there's a breakout, which can be a thing. So that is unfortunate. And also always store things in consistent locations, so in a panic, you can, like, get it. Because otherwise, I lost where my thing was for a second, where my Loki McChibler, the blood-sucking thing was. So, okay. Now we just use the Hoover to suck up the parasite. We can study that down the line, which is good. So, okay. The gorillas have been... They're half alive. Like, you know, when the boys and girls show up to the zoo tomorrow, all little kiddies, they will still have 2 gorillas to look at. We should probably, like, I don't know, do something about that. But that's not really my job. My job isn't to do something about the dead gorilla. But yeah, the problem with extra blood is you always, whenever you submit anything to blood sampling, you always lose that blood. But you're right, there's no reason not to pick up an extra blood sample now off these gorillas in case I get immediately attacked by something next time. The thing is, you've got to diagnose and you've got to diagnose them before you can know what the correct cure is, because there's a different cure for each one. But I'm going to take a little bit of blood from Dexter. Dexter's chill. Dexter didn't attack me. There you go, good Dexter. Dexter wasn't thrilled about being stabbed there. Dexter got a little bit scared there, a little bit scared. And don't blame him. That's a creepy ass gorilla right there. Pepper, do you want to just chill out for a second? Come on, Pep. Come on, Pepper. Just need one more blood. Just hold still, Pepper. 1 second. Just stop. Just stop it. There we go. I'm just going to take a sample from each of you, purely for the sake of having access to blood. There we go. Pepper appreciates the fact I just saved her. Honestly, I'm not sure how Dexter's alive. Could have swore Dexter was dead. Dexter looked pretty dead. So I'm sure it's all fine. Okay, we can now mosey everything back to the train. Claire, over to you.
Yeah, shout out to the book 778 who gave us £10 and says I did vote for the wholesome option, but this is going to be so much fun to watch as well.
Lol.
Simba has been to the vets, but all is going well so far.
Okay, hopefully nothing too serious.
Yes, indeed. And there we go. People were quite impressed with that jump scare as well.
Also, the gorillas are just free now because there's no way to shut the gate because the gorilla broke the gate.
Lol.
So the gorillas can just go into the gorilla storage area right now. That's not a thing I can stop. Because the only place I can actually shut down the thing is when it's within the area where it's... Oh!
Is Dexter a zombie, people are wondering.
Well, Dexter was looking healthy. Oh, hang on. I can hear a phone ringing. Someone's trying to give me a call. Hello? Hi, someone's probably trying to call me from inside the gorilla office. Yeah. Hello? Gorillas are us!
Night Zookeeper, Paul Connolly.
Hey, Paul, this is Mrs. Summers. Did you find anything?
Miss Summers, I'm sorry to say this, but it seems something terrible has happened to your husband. I found his hand. Just his hand.
Oh, God.
Miss Summers. Miss Summers, are you there? I understand you're in shock right now, but please call the police. Tell them that I and the journalist Sarah Watkins are locked in the old zoo.
Sarah Watkins? Seriously? Is CJ messing around with that slut again? Well, now everything's clear to me. Tell her that these idiotic pranks won't work on me this time. You found CJ's hand? Let that bastard try to come home. I won't just cut off his hand. I'll cut off his dick.
Okay. So she'd already been trying to get information out of him, and his partner got the wrong idea, and now she's not going to call the cocky police. Well, that's no good at all. Dear, oh dear. Also, yes, I'm looking increasingly not good every time we get back. We get back to the trolley, and I get to see my own. Yeah, look at my hands. My hands are not looking... I'm looking very infected right now. I need to sort that out. But we are, like, hoovering up parasites. So I'm assuming at some point I'll be able to sort that out. So, okay. Step 1. Deposit the... Yes, the sample. The little parasite. Just suck that up. That's good. So that should mean, yeah, we can now load everything back onto the truck. So, okay, you go there. You, buddy, go back over here. And, yeah, the dart gun, I've got 2 lethal, 1 trank. I'm just going to make an extra lethal right now. I'm going to keep 3 lethal and the gun on me at all times. Never don't have the gun with me. Like, I feel like that's sensible. And maybe, you know what? How much does that? They're cheap, actually. I'm going to have 5 lethals in case I miss. Just in case I miss. Which I will probably do at various points. So there we go. Just grab you. Right, I've now got lots of lethals. Good. Good. So now we're ready, and we are not going to keep the gun out. But I'm going to keep it on my person. Never don't have the gun.
Does that phone only receive calls and can't make them?
Well, it's 1991, which I know with technology is a bit weird. Now, you're right, the phone should be able to make outgoing calls, but, like, maybe it's, like, an internal phone where she knew the right extension to call. So maybe you can dial in, but you can't dial out from it. It's only an internal phone from within the zoo. But we are 1991, so, yeah, that's why... Let me say, the cell phone he was using was quite advanced for 1991. But okay. That's everything we need here, which is good. That's just the brick trolley. That's just for the food. So, okay. Now, I assume we want to go back to... Yes, that's every area. So, let's go back to the hub. Presumably, the journalists have something to say to me, and we can unlock the next 4 zones. Everything's fine. Claire!
Yes, indeed. Shout out to Amanda, who gave us $50.
Oh, thank you, Amanda.
And says, hello, John, Claire, and all the fur babies. My girls and I are watching you now. My girls are obsessed with horror games. We are excited to watch John squeal or sing, I made a mistake, I made a mistake.
Well, we've turned on the censorship, so that's good, bare minimum. So, okay. We're back.
Press 9 to dial out, and then 911.
It would
genuinely
genuinely be hilarious if at the end of this game it's revealed I could have called the police at any point. No one ever told me the number to dial out. That was how I didn't do it. That would be wonderful, and I would genuinely love that. I think that would be the best. And we're not turning this guy into pate. Not happening. So release the brake trolley. Everything's so very tactile. I love a game where you've got to, like, go through the steps to make things work. It's why I think Mass Effect 1's method of transportation is, like, where you have to, like, walk to the airlock and go through the airlock is much better than Mass Effect 2 or 3, where you just sort of, like, teleport to where you're going. Much better. Also, at some point, there's going to be a jump scare coming out of this freezer, given it opens when you go right next to it. So, right. Sarah, have you discovered anything in the lab? Because I'm not doing so hot in various ways.
You look awful.
I do.
Fuck you. Why didn't you mention that you slept with CJ? See your source?
How do you know?
Answer.
Well, kind of. I slept with him. He promised information about the parasites. Instead, I got a bag over my head and a syringe with a tranquilizer.
What if I tell you I found a floppy disk in his locker? Would it be easier for you to guess the password?
Oh, shit. Why didn't you say that earlier?
Okay, so she might be able to hack into his files.
Paul, we need to hurry. You're about to be paralyzed and then you'll mutate. But we can still save you. I'm gonna send the poison formula to your PDA right now. Paul, please, there's no time for that.
No. We're answering the bloody phone.
Night Zookeeper, Paul Connolly.
Idiot. Moron. Asshole. What the hell did you tell that bitch? CJ's wife. I warned you that you have to do everything they tell you. Do you know what I'm going to do with you now?
Fuck you. You've already done everything. I have a parasite inside me that turns me into a mutant.
So that's how it is. You probably noticed that the animals didn't touch you. It's because of the parasite. Only thanks to it, they see you as one of their own. In short, Paul, you've messed up a lot, but it can still be fixed. Finally send that bitch Watkins to the grinder and wait for me at the entrance. Only then will you get the antidote and maybe keep your job.
Do not trust that guy. That guy
Who's
cannot be
that?
trusted.
Metzger? What did he say?
No. No, absolutely not. Do not kill her. We're not doing that. That's okay. So what? That feels like a bad ending waiting to happen right there. That feels like a very bad thing. So okay, instead the tasks are, yes, don't kill her. Killing her is bad. I'm not going to grab the axe and kill her with it. Not doing that, actually.
CJ came up with a poison formula that could work on Mother. She's connected to all the parasites. Kill her, kill them all. Even those already parasitizing living organisms will die.
So, okay. New note, new access, prepare poison. So, okay. We discover that the blood of the female parasite is the key ingredient. Its pheromones disrupt the creature's regeneration, strip away its defenses. These compounds are the essence of its demise. The other elements in the formula are mere catalysts, useless without the female's blood. So, do I have... Like, I know I've been sucking up parasites, but I'm not sure, like, they're not in my inventory. They're not things. Like, that's, yeah, the lethal injection. That's the trank. That's the blood sample. And then that's my cell phone. So, okay. Open parasite. Oh, open parasite storage. Where's parasite storage? I mean, I know I've been gathering some parasite storage. Where is parasite storage? Is that on the train? So, love that guy there. That's just the supply, McGibble. Don't worry about that. We're not killing her. And
You were given new access. Is that to that big door with the thunk?
I hope not. Why did you have to tell me that? No, thankfully it's not. Hang on. Where would Paris... Oh, hang on. Unless it's a location I take the train to. I can't take the train anywhere without my McGibble. Okay. Well, may as well load up the trolley with a giant pile of veg anyway, because there's nothing... literally, that's what we do for all the things. Just load up the trolley with all the veg. There's no reason not to take all the veg, to be honest. I'm not sure if there's any reason why I wouldn't do said thing. Especially as I could just, like, you know, summon more. It's like, yep, give me more veg, please. That's fine. No reason to not have it kind of ready to go. Beautiful. No need to be worrying about meat. We don't need that. So, okay, that's plenty of that. We can use that to, yeah, put that onto the train. But, yeah, where is this McGibbly-gibbler? The storage. It might show up as a destination on the train, because the train can take me places. So, hello. Hi, train. Bay trolley's not... Oh, when you say it's not connected. Sorry, it needs to be... That's the gadget trolley. Sorry. Flick the right lever. Brick trolley. With me vegetable bricks. That gets sucked up onto the train. Right, train. Can you take me somewhere? And Hub Giraffe Wallaby. No. So it's not train. It must be somewhere in the hub. And you... Have you got anything... No, those are the ones I've already got, I'm pretty sure. So, okay. We've got to locate the thing. That's the exit. And, yes, the office. That just goes outside, so that's not it. And also, can I open this? Oh, I'm probably just opened that previously. Okay, hang on. Where is the thing? Check my thing. Open parasite storage. Obtain parasite blood. Prepare poison. Give poison to Sarah. Is... What have I missed? What is parasite storage in that case? Hang on. If it's not... Unless it's like tied to... And now I can't pick up the axe. I have failed killing her. We're not killing her. I do not trust the guy. Absolutely do not trust the guy that, you know, has repeatedly screwed me over. So, at some point...
Yeah, oh no, that's just a bathroom.
That's just another bathroom. Right there. Ah. Maybe it's like in one of those locations I've... Actually, speaking of which, hang on. Had I even unlocked those new locations? Or were they still marked as... No, they're still marked as not. I don't remember passing by... Unlock the... That's true. Someone suggested check by the parasite thingy. I mean... The parasites, I dumped them up there. And they get... Oh, hang on. I know what it is. It'll be this thing. The thing of we've not yet... Yeah! There we go. So, okay. Detect a parasite and squeeze it to do that. Okay. No. Give me some information here. Because it said... female parasite. So, okay, parasitic species with the unique ability of females to be fertilized by several males. The males do not compete with each other, but show attention to the females. This reproductive strategy ensures high efficiency and adaptability in various environmental conditions. PSMA, Parasitus sapiens mutation. Okay, this species of parasite stands out due to its unique adaptability and reproductive strategy. Females play an active role in searching for males, exploring their environment, in search of suitable partners. Males, on the other hand, prefer to remain passive, do not exhibit activity towards the females. Unique species of parasite where the males exhibit high aggression and do not tolerate competition among themselves. They actively fight for the right to mate, using violence until only one survivor remains. The female of the species waits for the selection process to conclude. So hang on, these are all... How to determine the female of a parasite. The question is, what parasite type am I looking for right now? Like...
I mean, can you tell by looking at the jaws or whatever of parasite?
Yeah, presumably their behaviour. But, like, there appears to be multiple... Like, the thing here is suggesting... So there's two... Okay, we got two on the left that are going... woobly woobly wooble, and two on the right that are not really doing anything. Now, can we use the information to confirm how they are based on how they're acting? So two are just sort of up and about, two are literally doing nothing. Now, logically, it was saying, yeah, so we know if we're dealing with a species that's got male and female, which I assume we must be, therefore, like... we can rule out one of them because it was saying, hey, the males will, like, be aggressive to each other or something. So, like, presumably they'd be scratching to get at each other.
Yeah, I suppose.
So, maybe that's how we... So, if we've got two active, but, like, just up and about, and two absolutely passive...
Do you think it'd be the second one, then?
Well, let's have a bit of a look-see here on you, buddy. Just, no, over towards you. And... okay, hang on. I'm using two control systems at once here, which is not ideal because it could be a little bit on the... Yeah, just zoom me in on the information. So, yeah, the one at the bottom, males exhibit high aggression, do not tolerate competition amongst themselves, actively fight for the right to mate. I think we can rule out that it's that one because the behaviour is not correct. So, the second type, species of paragui, stands out due to unique adaptability, reproductive strategy. Females play an active role in searching for a mate, exploring their environment in search for suitable partners. Males, on the other hand, prefer passive and do not exhibit activity. Now, in theory, that's consistent. That would suggest females on the left.
Yeah, because the first
being
one...
active.
The first one says if the males show attention to the females, or maybe they'll be like, turn around. What's the detection tab, though?
That's just looking at them. I mean, some people are suggesting, what if the ones on the right are dead? But, like, are they the ones hang on, how many have I sucked up? How many of these are the ones I've sucked up? Because I sucked up... There was the penguin and the gorilla. And was that it?
Yeah... Alathius was asking, do you need to do the detection thing in order to be told the species? And then...
Okay, that's true. Are they... Well, then again, they didn't look dead when I stuck them up.
Can you just do a squeeze at the dead one to start with?
But I might be picking which one. I might be picking one of them here. But yes, this is true. Do a quick... Ah! Yes, this moves them around to check how they interact with each other.
Ah, I see.
Okay, so that's how we
They're
check how
kinda
they
chill.
interact. Okay, so let's work it. So what we definitely know is, though we cannot be sure whether those ones are passive or dead, what we do know is we've got 2 alive ones that are 1, active, and 2, not going for each other.
So
Okay.
it's either the first 2 species or it's the female of the third
The parasite
species.
species with the unique ability of females to be fertilized by several males. The males do not compete but show attention to the females. A reproductive strategy. The problem is, how can I verify that we are not dealing with either 2 males or 2 females?
I don't know.
That's
Is
the
there-
problem.
I mean, how much dimorphism is there? And do they look?
Yeah.
Yeah.
These 2 look extremely similar to me. I'm not
They
seeing
do.
any sign of sexual dimorphism. So those 2 might just be dead on that side. But okay, if we've got 2 of the same gender, assuming that's what we're looking at here, we're either looking at 2 males or 2 females. So, yeah. How would I be able to tell? And if I look at the... Even if those ones are dead, they look very similar to the ones who are alive.
Yeah. Like the whole pattern's on the head.
Yeah.
I mean, what does it do if you just click those?
I assume it squeezes one of them. See, what I'm concerned about is whether the game's now just going to say, that's the one you squeezed, lol. So, that's some parasite blood.
But can you then use the blood machine to analyze it and it tells you the species?
Essential ingredient for making poison for the mother. I mean, it's an interesting thought. See if it'll take it. Or if that just collects the regular blood. That just collects regular blood, it can't analyse that. The problem is, I think possibly the game is saying, hey, you had to pick one. So I guess we have to hope that dead one was female. 50-50. Because we didn't collect enough samples alive to be able to know. Had we, like, been able...
You just can't do it again at all?
Maybe you need to have 4. Maybe it needs to be a full set.
Well, then get more parasites.
Yeah, in which case, yeah, we managed to get another one, and...
Because there can't be... Like, it would be real weird if there was, like, literally one shot at it and you couldn't, like...
I mean, you know, the
try
whole point
again.
is, this game is you can fuck it up, and then you have to try... You can like, try and get a better ending down the line. Can I... Okay, now I'm curious. Is it theoretically possible that if I go back to... Because I think only... The reason there were 2, and 2 alive and 2 dead, is the 2 alive were the ones were presumably already there. The 2 dead were the ones I picked up, because the penguins and the gorillas both ended up dead. I'm going to go check in with the giraffe. So, I feel like, yeah, I've got a 50-50 chance, because the note specifically said, you need female blood, and then those notes were all about telling the difference between male and female, so I feel if that's male blood, then... problem.
Yeah, B says, with a couple dead, you had incomplete information, so you have to guess.
Okay, well...
I guess that's part of it.
I guess we have to... Maybe they look the same, but you can only tell the difference based on behaviour. Okay, let's just go into the giraffe enclosure and see if there's any new... Because last time we were here, the animals were looking chill. Which I'm guessing means there just weren't any monster giraffes? Like, are the giraffes all just fine? Because, yeah, they can't be infected if they're not showing any sign of illness and they're still fine. So I was about to say, you know, can you go back and maybe something new's become infected? But it would appear not. Because the giraffes appear to just be chill. And I can't go to new locations again. Okay, so it's pretty important you cure, not kill, the first 2 that show up. Otherwise, we're gambling. Okay, we're gambling because, yeah, those could have either have been... Actually, okay, we can rule out that the 2 that were alive, they couldn't have been 2 males. Because I'm pretty sure in all cases, males had an interaction. No, actually, some of them...
Well, they had an interaction with the
possible...
female.
Yes. We simply don't know. We simply don't know. But yes, you know what? While I'm actually in the giraffe enclosure, someone makes a very good point. I should get some giraffe blood. Get some fucking giraffe blood.
Jessica says, put a pink bow on the vial. Trick the game into thinking it's the girl version. Like Mr. Pac-Man.
I feel like injecting the wrong blood is going to go very badly wrong for me, but it's where we are. It's where we flip it are. Right, giraffe friends, I need some blood from you so that, you know, when the situation, if things go wrong, we can sort that out. It's going to need two little bits of blood. Hey there, Cleo. Hi, who's a good giraffe? I'm just going to just pull that tailed giraffe down by its tail. That's how you get... If anyone here is a giraffeologist, can you confirm that's how you actually get blood from a standing giraffe? You just flipping yank them down by the tail, and that's how they work. At least we've got some, so that's absolutely fine. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry about that. That was mean of me. Okay, 50-50. Because if I get it wrong, I don't know what... I feel like, you know, it's bad to inject yourself with the wrong thing. This could go very wrong. It's alright, 50-50. I've warned my wife. My wife and daughter have not eaten the possibly poisoned meat, which is good. I've not killed the journalist. And 50-50, I may or may not have the right blood. Excellent.
Alright, shout out to Bitter Magic, who gave us £10 and... sent in a super chat that I'm pretty sure I have to do a voice, and I have no idea what the voice is.
Oh, go for it.
Because I do not remember the A-Team well enough. It says, Avril Lavigne is still alive. She escaped a military prison and survives as a soldier of fortune. If you have a problem and no one else can help, maybe you can call the A-Team. The A stands for Avril.
Love her.
Someone in chat was like, I hope Claire does the voice, and I was like, oh boy, I'll do a voice?
I'm trying to remember what the exact accent of that even was. But yeah, you just had to know, and unfortunately, I don't think we had sufficient information to be able to know for certain. So we've just look, I've mulched something.
You've what something?
I've mulched something. Oh, hang on, I still need to make it myself, hang on.
Mulched?
Yeah, mulched it, squished it.
Oh, I see.
Right, prepare the poison. Sorry, I need to prepare the poison myself. Which
it's
may...
just like you covered it in straw to keep the water in and don't
I mulched it. I just squished it down.
Yeah.
Mulching, which is, I assume, what mulching is. Right,
I mean, it's... yes.
Lethal injection, trank. Poison for the mother. I need a parasite.
Claire, that was pretty close. Alright, fine.
Okay, I've got a poison, which is great, and I'm gonna put the blood McGibbler back on the cart, and I'm keeping the gun with me. I'm just keeping the gun. It's all gonna be fine. Trank there, yeah, okay, so that's ready to go, and I've got many lethal injections too. Should it be necessary. This is oh, this is gonna be good. Right, Sarah, I have a poison. Might not be the right one.
The poison is ready. What's next?
Here's the injector. But I'm afraid we have a problem. Only Doc has access to the biometric lock from the mother's enclosure. And the mother must take poison with food. But the food must be alive.
Oh. I mean, Doc wanted you to kill her.
I mean, I feel like I'm already in the process of dying more than she is.
True.
I feel like it's time to be a big damn a hero. Sometimes the game doesn't like you being on a controller. Inject poison itself!
I'm sure there must be another way.
Let's go to the mother's enclosure.
I mean, the other way is you, Sarah.
Paul, you're about to be paralyzed.
I think I won't be able to inject the poison myself. You need to do it.
No, I'll do better. I'll shed light on this shit. Just wait for the doc.
This is Doc. Faster. Inject me with the poison, Sarah.
There's my body cam.
Hey, Paul, what a pleasant surprise. Usually your colleagues pass out in the most unexpected places, but you got paralyzed right next to Mother. Saves me the trouble of dragging you. Yes, Paul, you're right. This is the end. It's just amazing how all of you pathetic losers fall for the promise of success and money. But let's admit it, the only thing you're good for is food. Mother, my girl, it's lunchtime. What the hell?
This is for CJ!
Okay, so that's Mother. It's eating him and he's poisoned, but what about me?
Well, you
How do I-
certainly.
Ah!
Sorry! Paul!
If
how
the
are
queen
you?
dies,
I'm
am I okay?
Let's get out of here. At least that bastard didn't lie about one thing. I survived the night, and now I have this car.
I think possibly we just got a quite good ending.
Yeah, seriously.
I think Paul saved Sarah, helped with the investigation. He also called Lily, which ensured her safety and well-being. Sarah's plan worked. She managed to inject Doc with poison. The poison was prepared correctly! Woohoo! 50-50! Completely random. Mother died. Paul's mutation was halted. He regained his senses. Sarah took the camera with all the video evidence to help Paul escape from the zoo. And I got a free car. I think we skipped some of the end there. It kind of disposed. And there we go. And in loving memory of the screenwriter, who apparently passed possibly before the game came out, which is sad. I think we just got, like, possibly the ultimate good ending.
I love how they memorialize their friend the screenwriter by literally making him the baddie.
That's true.
The baddie looks
I assume
very
he
like
wrote
that.
himself into that. She wrote himself into that
Yeah.
role. What would we do? I would
Best
definitely
ending,
write.
good job.
Just got the best ending to the game. Now,
Congrats, it was a girl. Lol.
and
And you save your wife.
I just
Yeah.
got the best ending,
Nice.
despite handing the meat over to my wife and whatnot. So yeah, the downside is because we did that, we didn't actually go and get to see the other 4 animals.
Do you want to go again?
Well, I don't know if we even can without having to redo literally the entire opening bit of the game.
I don't know. It feels like for the second go round, you should be able to like skip some stuff, but I don't know. I don't really know. I do. If you wanted to give it a try, I do have stuff to read out to you.
We'll see if we even can. There we go. We can speed up the.
Jessica has given us the text that we missed.
Oh, what did we miss?
reading.
What did we miss?
Paul sees Doc's sports car and returned to his family. Sarah's article made headlines across the states, and Pine Valley began to thrive, attracting curious tourists. Paul and Sarah still keep in touch.
So basically, not only did everyone survive, but I got a free car out of it.
Yeah, and Sarah got a boost to her career, and you guys are mate now.
Amazing. So we just basically got everything. And
Oh.
maybe I'm allowed to just go and check out other animals. I mean, it's saying a new animal's available. Yep, there's a moose.
Ooh.
Maybe Moose's New Game Plus. Maybe you're only allowed to go into
Hippos.
and elephants.
Oh my god.
So, yep, New Game Plus. What is New Game Plus precisely? Does that mean I just get to continue on? Okay, I think it's just skip the tutorial, basically. So he's just naffed off. Yeah, there we go. He drives off comically fast, which I quite like. So presumably at this point, I now have the keys for all of the extra storage rooms. Check the enclosure, measure temperature, etc. Right, so New Game Plus is presumably... That's my wife, who's like come to like see me off and
Paul,
whatnot.
you entered here who knows how long ago. You're not answering calls. I'm worried.
And hello, Lily, it's fine.
Lily, sweetheart. Sorry. Didn't hear you right away. Everything's okay. They put me on probation, but I had to start immediately. You should just go home. I'll be back in the morning and tell you everything.
Paul, but I saw them lock you up. It's not normal.
Yeah, it's just protocol here. They took away my phone and made me sign an NDA. And all I have to do is feed and treat the animals. Oh, And by the way, there's plenty of meat here. I want my girls to finally eat normal food. I'll be right back. Don't go away.
So you could just not do that, but now we know we can just call it down the line anyway, like in theory. So it's fine. Here, have the beautiful beautiful meaty McJibble. That's all absolutely a-okay. Just help yourself to.
Can you not just give her vegetables instead?
Actually, that's a really good thing. I had not considered that. Can you just give? Can we just, you know, suggest? Would you like some vegetables? Would you like a lovely vegetarian risotto or something? No, it's not acceptable. The game's one step ahead of you. He desperately wants his family to have meat, and apparently that's fine. We just like do that, and it's not a problem. We can just kind of give her the meat, and then we could just call her up later and just say, hey, by the way, FYI, don't eat it. So that's kind of worked out well. As we know that worked last time, then that's fine. You can just have the meat as well, because, you know, nothing bad happens, but the house smells lovely. So, you know.
Oh, yeah, smells lovely of burnt human flesh.
Delicious, delicious human flesh. So, alright, now they get the meat. Same as last time. Here you go. Have this giant pallet of meat that I'm just going to put in this very clean-looking thing. Definitely
Lily,
legit.
are you here?
Yeah.
Take this. Give Gina a kiss from Daddy. It's time for me to work.
There we go. Meat
They
hand.
put me on probation, so I decided the first thing I would do is steal from them.
I just feel like the quality of meat you give to zoo animals. Plus, should you not be a bit suspicious that there is just a giant meat dispenser when none of the animals in the zoo eat meat? Like, I just feel like that's a thing you ought to be mildly suspicious of, potentially. You know, that's just the thing. Right there. So, okay, if we just basically, yeah, now we've loaded that up with vegetables and everything, so we can make anything we want to. Does that now mean, as it's New Game Plus, we can just go to any enclosure of our choosing, and we can, like, see the other animals? Hopefully so. And logically, that makes sense. Or New Game Plus might just mean skip the tutorial, given he's just immediately naffing off, but... Ah, it literally disables the first four. So you can't not. So, okay, Claire, do you want to see the zebra, the moose, the hippopotamus, or the elephant?
Wait, didn't you say we should do them in order before?
Not really. I think this is New Game Plus. You enjoy. Well, which animal do you like the best?
Well, let's go see the hippos.
Hippo!
They're already scary without a parasite.
Hippos are like, yeah, one of the most dangerous things in Africa, I think. Like, you know, there's just more roaring. I'm sure it's all absolutely fine. So, okay, now we can just go hippo hunting. Marvelous.
Yeah, and if you're just coming in, like Amanda, Skylark Landing, sorry, the character is wearing a body cam. That is kind of what the game is supposed to look like, but it gave John a headache, so he disabled the body cam type.
Yeah, you can just turn the body cam, but because it's supposed to be body cam, you'll notice that if you hold still, you'll notice there's a slight sway that can't be turned off, which is unfortunate. But yeah, that's just there. But like when he goes into the cutscenes of the story bit, he goes back into body cam mode, and then during cutscenes, the game assumes that the body cam is there because literally you can be taken off and like put on one side and stuff like that. So that's all absolutely fine. Now, hang on, because I'm now in a new universe. Does that mean I now don't have any drugs to make anything? No, I've lost all my drugs because this is a different universe, so I can't go in with any of the correct drugs. For the time being,
yeah,
but
so you need to collect them.
I need to find them first.
Whilst you're collecting drugs, shout out to Anna, who has been a member for 40 months, and says, John, do you think you might stream Alien Isolation for Halloween 2 weeks from now?
Oh, probably not. Alien Isolation's really scary. That's too scary. That's stressful. Now, hang on. Now I'm in New Game Plus. Does that mean I get, like, different things I didn't get before? Like the phone calls. These are going to be the same phone calls we've seen previously.
Night Zookeeper, Paul Connolly.
Oh, thank God. Finally.
Okay, so that's the same call we've had previously where she just gives you the details of the locker for CJ. So, okay, it's the same phone calls. It's just I can now basically have a new set of animals if that's what I want. So, okay, just hoover up all of the McJibbly Jibbles. And also the PDAs. Are these the same PDAs or are these different PDAs now? Because that one I think was new, wasn't it? That was CJ's locker code, so Zebra Station. Notes. Mike and Mason. Yeah, something's pulling me towards the mutant dam. What the hell? I want to go to its core, like I need to be there. Okay, so yeah, you get slightly different things, but they're telling us broadly what we already know, so that's absolutely fine. So, okay. That's plenty of medicine. There's also plenty of... Oh! Little watermelons in the fridge. I'm sure I've seen footage in the past of a hippo being given a nice little... a hippo enjoying being given a lovely, lovely watermelon to crunch on. Whether that's good for them, or part of their natural diet, or like grows in the same bits of the world they are, I don't know. But I'm sure I've seen several times people giving a big old watermelon to hippo. Whether it's just done in captivity because, you know, it's fun to watch a watermelon go crunch, or whether it's actually part of their natural diet or is even good for them. I sure it wouldn't be bad for them. I don't know, you know. But okay. We get to go and enjoy some hippos, and possibly a mutant hippo. Might be a mutant hippo. Okay. Could, in theory, be a mutant hippo. So just bring the thing to you. Got my McGibbler. But yeah, and this time, so far at least, I don't have anything. Oh,
if you
we've
hear
got
the
a
sound,
Ted.
if you hear some suspicious growls, that might be a monster. It might also just be Ted snoring.
Oh my goodness, hippos!
Oh,
Also, just struck me out. I forgot to make their dinner. Kind of forgot to make their dinner. Okay, but I don't need this trolley for that. I can just run back and make that. I need to make the hippo food because they've got to eat so they can do a poo, so I can analyze the poo. It's very important. Sorry about that, guys. I kind of forgot to make your dinner there. Luckily, yes, that involves the brick trolley, not the thing. So hang on, hippo. With a 30% tolerance built in. That's not bad. So I need 2.5 out of... should be about right. Yeah. It's just under half. I like the game, like, does not give you the fraction. You have to, like, calculate that yourself. Which is not, like...
That's
it's
nice.
not,
You got it perfect.
It's not hard maths, but it's nice to just, you know, be asked to, like, think.
Yeah,
and, like,
for sure.
figure it out roughly. And about there again. Literally spot on.
Oh,
Perfect. Perfect hippo food. Perfect hippo food. Right there. Beautiful.
Ted, hello. He's awake now.
Yeah. Hi, Ted. Hey, teddy bear. Do you have any cat friends, or is it just you?
I think it's just him.
I think it's just him. I can't see any cat friends.
You can tell there's no cat friends because there hasn't been any chaos for a little bit. I think they might
That's
be
true,
asleep.
actually. So, okay, also grab the camera, because while they're all clustered together, that's a very good time to get that. So, okay. Now...
Also, I feel like everybody would like to know about Xena's new favorite game in the world.
Oh, don't like that, don't like that, don't like that.
Waffle! Hello, Waffle!
He's coming a bit too fast.
Yeah, fair
He
enough.
can smell the food. Hey, Waffle. Hello. What hippos are so cute. I refuse to believe they're actually horrendous murderers. Hello, Zoe. And you were Bubba. Okay.
Those are pretty good name for hippos.
Yeah, they are. Now, where's your feeding station? Yeah, there's more watermelons they've been given. They've got a nice big enclosure. So hang on.
They're like a trough behind you. Yeah,
there it is. Okay, guys. I have got some lovely schlop for you. Who wants some delicious schlop?
It's very sludgy.
Yeah.
Oh,
Who is the problem, Hippo?
that'll be Bubba.
It's Bubba. Right. Bubba. Excuse me. Some of you are getting a little bit in the way. Can't properly scan you. Bubba, buddy, you have got something wrong with you. I think he just avoided being scanned. Bubba! Don't stop. Don't go behind anyone for a second, Bubba. Thank you. Right. Bubba needs some assistance, and Bubba also might theoretically be a monster. It's hard to be certain. So, okay, we can pop that bag, get the poo, etc., etc. Clap! While I'm just hoovering that up.
Yes, indeed, shout out to Jake, who's been a member for 52 months and says work has been worked. Tea and a donut here for the stream. Cat here and ready to help. We're all set.
Nice.
That's lovely. I hope your cat's I hope your cat is more helpful than our kittens are when nearby to work things.
Oh, Bubba's just having a lovely little snooze in the pool, which means they can get a blood sample while they're having the little snooze in the pool. That's the time to get the blood samples. Nice. And the poo will not be difficult to detect. Hippo poo feels bigger than some of them. So that's absolutely fine. Alright, Claire.
I do love that you have a Hoover for that. That's ridiculous.
I have a lovely Hoover. It's a very important bit of, you know, scientific equipment. My poo Hoover.
Yes, indeed. Shout out to Halo 2 Freak, who gave us $14 and a little heart emoji. So thank you very, very much for that. And Faru has been a member for 49 months and says, "Hey John and Claire, I haven't caught a live stream in a while. My fiance joined me watching for the first time today. Hope you're all having a great time." And what a first stream to see with all the hoovering up the animal poop and everything.
Yeah. I think that's all three of them.
The poover, yeah.
I hope I've not, like, done somebody twice, but I think that was all of them independently. Right, the poo's going to be somewhere over here, because it's going to be nearby to where they ate. Because, oh! Waffle got a bit panicked there, possibly by me running around. Where is the last poo? Come on, guys, where did you do it? Then again, it looks like they do have a good turn of speed when they want to. So they might have, like, run away somewhere. You are, yeah, but you just vomited. You might just be ill. You're not necessarily a monster. Okay, there we go. Got ya.
I think somebody else was just ill as well.
Yeah, there might be other problems yet. So, okay, we've now got all the samples to take back. But given they're fairly slow for the most part, they're not as fast as the wallabies were, we may as well do the sound testing. Claire, while I just check everyone's sounds right.
Yes, indeed. Shout out to Steve, who gave us 10 euros and says, "Who's the best I got on the internet and why is it John?"
Slightly weird, but okay.
Well, I'm sorry that I did the voice, but it was the kind of like the phrasing of the "who's a good boy."
No, that's understandable, yeah.
Greetings to all the fluffy friends at MATNHQ. We will give them greetings when
Many
we
cuddles.
see them.
Even if Ted was a tiny bit of a BAD today. He
Yes.
may have suddenly slipped past Claire when she was opening the door to get a package and followed the package delivery person towards the roads.
He stayed in our driveway,
But
still.
yeah. Not good behaviour.
Yeah.
Questionable
he had to
behaviour.
be told off. He had to have his snoot.
He had
to have his snoot held while I told him he was not good.
He had to know that was very bad.
Yeah,
he had to be told that was very bad.
He had to be told BAD while I held his snoot up to my face so he couldn't ignore me.
Yeah.
And then he looked very solid to himself.
But he can't be he can't be dangerous around the road. He's got to be a good boy around the road. It's very important. So okay. What we're going to do now is we're going to determine the disease. But before we make the cure, then we're going to go back and get more blood. Okay, I'm determined to cure at least one thing. So, okay, we are in... Yep, we're in a hippo mode. We have verification that it is probably Yep, it actually is, again, gastro and gastromagibly gibble, right?
Gastroenteritis.
Yes.
Yeah, gastroenteritis.
That is, yeah, that's fine. So, yeah, it must be. So we know what the cure for that is. It is the enteric cure. Yeah. But we're not going to make it until I've gone and got some more blood. Okay, because possibly having the cure is the trigger for shit going wrong. Oh!
I think maybe it's not.
Okay, possibly just having all the information is the trigger for what's gone wrong. Problem is... Hippo friend. No problem, Hippo friend. What I need to do is I need to go get more blood from the others. This is why you need meat in a perfect world. Okay, Hippo friend. Right, put the Hoover away. Get the gun. Where is the... Oh, he's big. He's big. He's a big bobbly lad. He's a big old bobbly lad. And he's going for his friends. Where are the other ones? Where are the... I need you to chill out. I need to get some blood. Bubba, hold still. Bubba, please just hold still. Bubba's panicking because Zoe's dead. Bubba, hold still. I need you to hold still because I need to get blood out of you. Bubba, please. Bubba, I'm begging you. Hold still so I can get some blood out of you. Wait, if I had tranks, I bet I could. Oh, I bet that's what tranquilizer's supposed to be for. I think he's...
Can you not trank the monster?
Go. No, he's trank resistant. But if I tranked him, I could use that to get blood out of him. Right, go. That is a sample of blood. I now know the correct... Okay, that's fine. Now get the cock out of dodge. Run. I'm determined to cure. The question is that enough blood? And also, how many doses do you need? Is it still 3 or is it just 1? If you have the right thing, is 1 enough or do you need 3? And how much do I have? I'll make as much as I can. So, okay, we know it's the enterocare. So, yeah, for gastrointestinal. So, go down to the actual cures here and... Oh, have I not unlocked that yet, technically? Oh, I think I'm not far enough into the story to have unlocked...
Unlocked what? The cure for the parasite?
Yeah. Because technically,
so
I think at this point...
Murder it.
I think that one has to be murdered. Oh, I'm sorry. And a couple spare because you're gonna need them sooner or later. Just 1 spare because I'm lacking in the red. Oh, guys, I'm sorry. I attempted to, but right now, technically, in the universe, I don't know that there is the ability, what a parasite is. So, oh, someone's saying monster's not trank resistant. If the monster's not trank resistant, then just out of interest, can you
make trank, or did you need blood for that?
I can make I'm a trank. And then, what if I try and use conventional cure on monster? I'm gonna give it a go. I'm gonna see what happens.
Was the monster the one that had the thing?
What?
Never mind. Sorry.
I think it was, yeah. I hope so, anyway. Right. Tranquilizer. Okay, change out to trank. I did not realise you could just trank the monster. I thought the monster needed to be taken care of. Okay. Hey, buddy. Hello. You're conventional, Hippo. You're not a horrendous monster, and you might be good bait, in fact. It could be waiting for me in the water. It's not there. There it is. Look, it's waiting in the water. Hey, buddy. Hey. No trouble. So, trank. And now he is actually asleep. Okay, now go over to the actual cure at this point. So he's now down for
like 50
a minute.
Seconds, yeah.
Now, is that technically... I mean, he might not be sick anymore, but he's still a monster. I think he still needs to... Uh-oh. I think he still needs to go down.
Wait, should you not have, like...
No. Screw you. I think he just needs to die. I think he just needs to... I'm just going to hide around my cart. That's right. Don't worry. I'm just hiding around my cart. That's... Oh, he does poison gas. Hang on. I can't. Don't go through that. Don't go through the poison gas. The poison gas is bad.
Okay, Bubba was the sick one, and you have the info to get the cure recipe. It's in CJ's locker.
Oh, if I'd gone back to CJ's locker immediately, I could have done that. Okay, the problem I've got is now there's just this gas here. Do I just need to sprint? Ow! Yeah, I'm not doing... No, don't kill. Oh. I think literally no hippos have survived. Oh, hang on, no, you got back up again. You weren't quite done being dead. Also, I used the medicine I made for you on, because it wasn't the one who was sick, as it turns out. Okay, so that didn't go desperately well, like as a starting point. There were problems with my plan. We're just gonna hoover up the dead parasite, which we've no way of knowing if it's male or female. Because it's dead. That's my bad. It doesn't look like it's... It looks like it's pretty alive to me. It looks like it's resisting and squirming. So that's, you know, that's unfortunate. Oh. I'd like to rescue and cure at least one animal. I'd love to cure at least one animal. Like, that's actually a parasite mutanty McGibble. That would be nice. I'd love to do that. Whether we're gonna be able to, I don't know. Claire.
Yes, indeed. Shout out to Buster Bear, who gave us $2 and wanted to know if a shrine with a classics degree is all that impressive.
Wow, rude.
I know.
It's from a good university. That's what counts. It's fine.
That very random guy says mistakes were made. By whom? It would be pointless to speculate.
Right, and now I've got the Interrocure. So the one surviving hippo is going to be healthy. There's not going to be many hippos at the end of the day. Also, you'll have to pick up the dart, John. You've got to pick it up from the dart, Gibbler. There we go. No, do not lethal eject the one remaining hippo. We do not want to kill all the animals, okay? We want to do the opposite of that. We want the animals to survive. So, hi. Hello over there. No. Okay.
I mean, that's fair.
He saw the gun. He got a bit freaked out. Just let him... Is he hiding behind the thing right now? Don't hide behind the mutant bobbly guy. Okay, just behind him. And... I'd like, given it's currently hovering in midair, I choose to blame a very bad hitbox. I'm just going to stab myself with that.
That's a tranquilizer, that's not... That didn't say Interrocure.
Yeah, it did.
The one you grabbed out of midair said tranquilizer.
I think the ones in midair use a default model. And also they customize. That wasn't my fault. Anyway. That was the fault of a dubious hitbox.
Any hoozle.
Yeah.
Shout out to
bad
Alex.
hitbox.
Shout out to Alex, who gave us £5 and says, "Evening guys, my new cat Gerald has been watching the stream with me and can't look away. What's your favorite horror film, game, book, or show?"
I never tire of telling Claire about the delightful nonsense of Final Destination, if you even count that as horror. It barely is. But I find Final Destination and its incredibly nonsense, ever more convoluted lore absolutely fascinating.
I mean, you know your actual favorite is Resident Evil. Like the movies. You know
what? The Resident Evil films are the greatest work of cinematic genius that have ever existed. That's true. It's hard to deny that. That's fair. I saved one hippo. Okay. I saved a hippo. That's the important hitbox-tumus. Okay, but lots of people enjoying a hippo hitboxes here. What phone call's this? Is this the guy?
Night zookeeper.
Hippos are social animals that spend most of their time in groups.
Well, that one ain't anymore.
Lol.
That one now just ain't doing that. That one now just isn't. Oh dear.
Anyway.
People with their favourite Final Destination. Mine is always going to be the spa, where it looks like it's this incredibly convoluted setup, but then she just gets killed by the lawnmower. The random rock kicked out of a lawnmower, because like she manages to avoid all the elaborate stuff. Was that 3? I can't remember which one. No, maybe it was 2. Because 3's the one with Mary Elizabeth What's-Her-Face. Which is delightful in its own way too. It's a great franchise. It's a great franchise, Final Destination. It fully embraces its own complete nonsense silliness, which is very important. So okay. Gadget trolley. Back to base. This time we're gonna do things differently. Okay? This time we're gonna do things very differently. And why are you not? Why can I not go? Why am I not allowed to go? Oh, I was allowed to go. I just didn't put the thing in the right thing. Take me back to hub. Alright, we're going to do everything a little bit differently on this occasion.
Apparently the one with the lawnmower is the Final Destination.
Oh, that's the Final Destination. Was that the 3D one or was 3 3D?
I do not know. Anyway.
Yeah.
Shout out also to Sankey84 Gaming, who has been a member for 23 months, and says, "Hey John and Claire, first a big thank you for the advice about doing my live stream. It helped a lot.
Oh, nice.
I'm averaging about 10 to 15 people a stream right now.
That's nice. That's a good starting point.
I know.
You know, that's that's a perfectly healthy little starting point.
What I wanted to say was I was sent a pre-release game that I streamed yesterday. I think you would really enjoy it, John. It's called Beastie Ball. Best way I can describe it is Pokemon, but instead of fighting, they play volleyball, and instead of capturing them, you have to befriend them.
I swear I might have had code for that in the inbox already. So, okay, this, by the way, is the scene that we didn't put in the video, because we did originally have the nudity filter on, because I didn't know it was there. So, yes, this is the introduction. This is how Sarah gets introduced the first time. You pull the supply lever like the guy tells you to do so. And Sarah just gets brought in. And it would be been very, you know, because everything was moving around a lot, there was a lot of stuff going on. And you could either, like, go up, well, after the phone call. So, hang on. The phone call's in the office, isn't it? Or... No, hang on. The phone call's in the break room. Yes, at that point, you could either just mince her straight away. You could take the phone call where he's saying, hey, mince the person.
Don't worry.
Oh, I don't.
Yeah, there we go. This is how we learned it to people, etc., etc. And now that you've taken that call, you have the option of pulling her down, I think, if you, like, interact. Because that's when she starts streaming, you realise she's alive. Though now I'm actually just kind of curious. Like...
Can you murder her?
Exactly. What if you lethal eject her? Or a bare minimum, trank. Let's start off with a trank.
Jesus.
Let's see how the game reacts to you tranquilizing her. One trank. Trank's a cheat. There we go. Just one little trank. There we go. We're gonna do things differently this time. We're doing things differently. Alright, this is a different universe. Load the tranquilizer. Hello there, Sarah. Lovely to see you. So, yeah, what if we just trank her? And are we even allowed to do that? She hasn't reacted to it, which is fascinating. So I think on this occasion, shall we put her in the mincer, Claire?
I mean, we've already had the best ending, so we go for the worst.
Let's go for the compliant lackey who just, you know what? I'm not paid enough to ask questions. Okay, the boss says put the woman into the mincing machine. I'll put the woman into the mincing machine. Into the mincing machine you go. I like that there's I like the little
just giblets flying around.
I like this doing like a little dance. It's like a cartoon fight. It's like how in the cartoons, like, you know, when animals have that, there's like a big dust cloud. You see like a fist coming out of the mallet. It's like that. So there we go. Now we've got some meat, which is good. So we can just put that on the trolley. Delicious, delicious Sarah. Right. So she just goes there. We'll put the other. We'll store the other bits in.
I would be scared of John even if I wasn't tied up above a mincing machine. Lol. Go worst ending.
Let's go worst ending. Whoop,
we
whoop.
never pretended to be a family-friendly live stream.
I like whoever's calling just stopped calling once she's been slaughtered. Like, you know what? The job's done. It's fine.
He did mince that biatch.
Yeah, and I don't think I'm paid enough to, like, you know, investigate the bio-waste filter and investigate the lab. I think I don't really need to be honest. I think it's fine. I don't think this is really anything to do with me. Not my problem. My job is to go and deal with the animals. I'm doing a bad job at that right now, but hopefully we'll do better going forward. How about, yes, now we've loaded up the trolley with some extra meat, which we can use to make the creature chill out, which is good. We could use that to maybe, like, get some more blood, which would be very, very bloody convenient. So, okay. This time.
Oh.
Yeah.
Mr. Knight says there's a secret ending where you can fail the interview.
Yeah, I think I've seen that one. It's like a Far Cry 4 style thing where if you literally just don't do anything for long enough, they're like, well, you're not taking this seriously. Bye, and you just get kicked back out to the start screen.
Nice.
I do enjoy when there's just a failure during the tutorial condition. That's always deeply delightful. So, okay. I didn't save that woman, but I'm going to save an animal. I'm going to save a moose. Nature's cuddliest, most chill, in no way problematic animals. We're going to the moose enclosure. There is nothing wrong with a moose. Okay? And what we're going to do
I mean, the only problematic animal really is people, which is why we minced Sarah.
Exactly.
And we're gonna save the
I
animal.
minced the real monster when you think about it. Welcome to the Moose Station.
Technically, the grinder committed the murder. Tangentially, John pressed a button.
That's true. That's very fair. No.
Johnny Clean Hands, everybody!
Dear oh flippin' dear. Right, let's get you moving in the right direction. Also, no! Let's not do that. You know why we don't need to do that? Because I forgot to do something very, very, very important.
Make them food?
No. Much worse than that. I forgot to go to CJ's locker, so I don't know how to cure them. Like, for a second time in a row. Okay, back to the hub. Claire, while I go back to the hub and open up CJ's locker.
Oh, amazing. Shout out to Moken, who gave us 100 Norwegian krona and says, hello, Master Ted, Lady Claire, Xena Willow, and John Stream 19 of asking Master Ted to allow his servant John to play Dream Park Story. Hope that Master Ted gets lots of lammy chews and you all are well.
He gets one lammy chew. That's sufficient,
He
I
gets
think.
one a day, and
Yeah.
then sometimes if we are, like, say, going to a restaurant with him and he's a little bit overwhelmed or whatever, he
He
gets...
can have an extra little one.
Like, yeah, if we're in an overwhelming situation, he gets one to, like, calm him down, because, like...
Or if he's had a really scary encounter, like he's seen a fox in the... Like, maybe he's seen a fox in the garden or something.
Yes.
Maybe on that occasion an extra one might be provided. So, okay, loads of new access, which is fine. There we go. I've given you access to recipes for infected specimens. Feed them. So, okay, that's good. So we can feed those guys with meat, or we can cure them with blood. So we've now got everything we need there. So now we're going to the meat enclosure. Claire!
Yes, indeed. Shout out to MB Brit, who gave us $2 Australian and says, fuck, marry, kill, frothy, FTL NG should be 13 remastered.
Okay, hang on, hang on. Kill 13 remastered because it deserves to die. Marry FTL NG ship because it's still playing FTL, and fuck Fizzy because it's just... I think I have successfully said it like once or twice, but generally no.
But the thing is, if you fuck Fizzy,
No, can't do it.
if you fuck Frothy and call it Fizzy, you know, during, then
Yeah.
you don't get to do it again. That's why it's the fucking, not the marry.
Not sure what you're implying there, Claire, but okay, fine.
I'm just saying, if you say the wrong name during sex, probably you're not getting more sex.
Oh, okay, just the
I
wrong
don't-
name thing. I was wondering if you were going somewhere specifically, something pertaining to fizziness versus frothiness as
No.
desirable characteristics
No.
during sex.
No,
Okay.
Okay, you made it weirder.
What?
Anyway, shout out to Paul, who's been a member for 83 months. And says, first try, well done. I'm glad to catch another stream.
I don't see how there's a better ending than that. Not only did everyone live, but the
I think
zoo
it
got
was the best
exposed and we flipping got
I think it
a
was
car.
the best ending.
I think we just, I think I remember seeing there's 23 endings to this game. And I think we just lucked on the best one, despite the fact that we guessed, because we didn't gather enough information to know what gender the parasite was, which was important. And we gave infected meat to my wife and daughter. And even then we managed to salvage the best ending, which is kind of amazing, actually.
John definitely made that weirder.
Yeah.
And NB Brit also gave us another $5 Australian and says, if you want some nice animals to balance out the horrors, I've posted a bunch of photos of moonshine in the pet channel on Discord for John to look at.
That sounds nice.
So there you go. Everybody can go to the pet channel on Discord and look at moonshine, which is a very cute name.
Now, what we've also got to do is prepare the food for the meat. So, okay, we are doing moose preparations. There's a nice, huge amount of variety. We've got 3.5 and you want 2. So just over half would be fine. That was, 2 spot on. And then vegetables, I need 1 out of 3.5. I'm going to say that's about right. And that was, 0.1 variance. 3% variance is well within the acceptable threshold. That is fine. So, okay. Get around to here. That's A-okay. Though, actually, when it said... Hang on. Does he also have the food recipes for the infected? Yes. So, if I want to... I literally don't have enough for... I could just... I could just, in theory, yeah, I could just have enough to make the food for the infected moose if I want to feed the infected moose, which would make it calm down, which would be good. That would be nice. But, okay. I've got a new and improved strategy right now, okay? A new and improved strategy, which is what we're going to do is we're not going to do anything, like, forget feeding. What we're going to do is I'm just going to get the blood samples, and that is it. Because then I can get the blood samples, scan them, then get more blood. I'm determined to have blood. But I've got to get the blood samples done at first. Oh, they're bigger than I was expecting.
They're always bigger than people expect.
They're so big.
You know.
Just wandering around.
Being nice.
Yeah, there we go. So just stab Aspen.
In the butt.
Yeah. And we're not going to give them food. We're not going to give them anything. Okay, literally, I want nothing but... Hang on, how many are there supposed to be? There's you. Yeah. So that's Aspen. There's Finn. I think it was 3. He's stopped, so we can get him quickly. Very beautiful creatures. Very, very beautiful creatures. And I like how you can, like, shoot a missile at them, and the missile comes off worse than they do. That was Finn and Aspen, and looks like number 3 is in here. Don't run up to him in case he's, like, panicking or something. No, that's Aspen again. Hang on, where's the... You're Aspen. We've definitely done Finn and Aspen, haven't we? That's fine. Oh, you two fighting! Oh, Hank! Okay, wait, Hank's pissing off somewhere. Hank, chill out, buddy. These guys are fast. Just stop moving, Hank. Just chill out for 1 second. As soon as he stops, we'll get him. And we do nothing but blood. So I'm assuming, like, after you reach a certain threshold of you've got the right level of information, the attacks begin. Or maybe it just always happens after the blood, because at that point, it's like, well, now you can go and get fresh blood. So I don't know. So, okay. Literally, we go and do the blood samples, and then I go and get more blood before I do anything else. But I'm wondering whether the game's wise to that being the most technically sensible option, and thus, when the blood tests are done, that's when the creature will always expose itself. But we're gonna see if that's the case, because that will be the point the game ought to if the game is being a dick. So we've got that, and now we should have the information for blood samples. Diagnosis. Everyone's blood is fine. Okay. So now we can go and get more blood, but is there going to be immediate chaos? Is this the point where they cause chaos? Or is there after, like, a certain percentage of diagnosis occurred? Well, they've not yet, and that's good, because that means now I can go and get fresh blood. This is really, really, really good news. So now, don't worry, guys. There we go. Hank. Now you're providing additional blood. Okay. I am going to cure a goddamn moose. Okay? A moose is going to get cured today, and you cannot stop me, game. I am determined that this moose is going to get sorted out. Alright, we've got Hank and there. There's Aspen. I see one of you's vomiting. That's fine. Don't worry, sweethearts. It's possible. I'd love it if there was just no mutant moose. In this occasion, it was just regular. They just needed medicine. That's all they needed. Because theoretically, that is possible. So okay, I've got 2 samples of blood. I feel like that's fine. Let's just get a third. Hey, buddy. We might just get a second sample from the same one. Or have we got? We've already got a sample from you, I think. Oh no, sorry. You were busy. You were busy fighting each other. You're both... Oh, and Hank's scared. It's okay, buddy. You're fine. That's... Okay, everyone just stop fighting each other for a second. Stop getting involved, all of you. Okay, you know what? We've got enough. I think that's enough blood. So we're going to keep the blood thingy. Put the gun down. Okay, we don't need that. Now, grab the food. Hey, guys! Now you can stop fighting, because it's dinner time. Dinner time for mooses. Right, and he goes, goes. Right, and this will be a good time to just very quickly dump that back because they're going to come down for their food. And then we'll just replace the bucket with the scanner. Yeah. Grab. And this will be a good opportunity. They're probably all eating right now. Yeah. And go. Everyone's temperature would appear to be normal, I think. Yeah. Hank. Finn. Temperature confirmed normal.
Very good.
No problem. Now, there's someone's wrong with something, because someone's vomiting. Okay. So that's all absolutely fine. So then, down you go. You're going to start pooing momentarily, which is A-okay. There is at least 2 poos right away. So that's... There's only 3 in here, and it's not the biggest enclosure. So that's not too bad to do.
I thought you were just about to say it's not the biggest poo.
Ted's done bigger. And he's not even a moose. Right, so get that.
I thought the pigs are smoking.
Huh? It's just to help you locate them, that's all.
Yeah, but you know, on a winter day, when it's real cold outside.
And then finally...
Makes sense.
Yeah, I think I just saw them all go into their little sleepy area. Which is nice. They're all tired. You need a nap now, guys. Need a nice nap. Guys, hold still for a second. There were 2 of them close together. I think they were interfering with each other. Fine. And then you 2, while you're fighting... That's fine. Just hold still. I can scan you while you're fighting. Nope, come back, Finn. Finn, we're not done with you yet. It's just a 360 there. Finn just did an amazing little spin there. Well done, Finn. And Finn's definitely not well in some ways. Finn doesn't sound right. Okay. Right, now I have got blood and I've got all the information I need. I am going to either cure or otherwise cure. Exit the enclosure. Alright, I don't think I need the trolley, actually, if I just put you down and take...
Take the trolley, your gun's on it. It's what happened last time. You didn't take the trolley, and then the monster happened.
Yeah, but I need the poo and the thing.
Fair enough.
You know what? I'm gonna take the... You know what? You're right. That would be sensible. I'm gonna take the entire trolley. Alright. We're gonna take it back. And it's gonna be fine. I am going to cure that moose, and I bet it's not going to be a cooking parasite, which is hilarious. It's going to not be a parasite on this occasion. It's just going to be like, it's just going to be a moose that's got the sniffles. That's what's going to happen. Cocking hilarious. So okay. Get you here.
Shout out to Charles, who is a new channel member.
Welcome.
Also gave us $10 and wanted to know, when did you guys get cats? It's been a long time since I caught a stream. What are their names? And tell them cats Kevin, Stuart, and Heather say hi.
Let's see, how long has it been right now? 3 months or something?
5.
5, wow.
It's been 5 months. They're 7 months old, and we got them at 8 weeks.
Amazing.
We got them in May.
Yeah. Crazy.
Yeah, I know. I know this because I looked it up recently. It's also Ted's anniversary of us having him for 2 years real soon.
Okay, and it is migraine. It can't not be, because the only thing wrong with the 2 is... There must be, like, I don't know, they keep whacking their heads together and fighting. Maybe they just have a headache from whacking their heads together.
Well, maybe they're fighting because they're feeling crap because they have a bloody headache.
Okay, so, hang on. We have got... Do we have a specific thing for migraines? Influenza. Meningitis. Okay, there we go. So what we can do is... the problem we've got here is I do not have much medicine. So, one of them might be real sick and one of them might be fake sick.
But you have enough to make 2 doses.
Yeah, but that's the normal medicine. How much do I need to make the actual one that tends to be more expensive? So, for mimicking sepsis, for mimicking respiratory plague, what's the one for mimicking a migraine? I can only afford 1 dose.
Oh.
I can only afford 1 dose.
Can you find more relics or no?
Theoretically, yes. Yeah, I think that's the right thing. So, okay, we now... But much whether I'll be allowed to go elsewhere. The game was fairly firm previously about you can't go on to a new enclosure till you're done with the enclosure you're done with. So, yeah, I can't go to Elephant because I'm not done with the task.
Can you go to the hub, though?
I'm not sure how much is in the hub. But then again, actually, there is that lab downstairs. I can return to the hub, and there must be some stuff in the lab downstairs. Okay. What I think is probably the case is... 1 moose is actually sick, and 1 moose is pretending.
Yeah.
So we need to have...
1 moose has a parasite.
Yeah. So we need at least 1 dose of each. So, okay, hang on. If I go into the biowaste filter and find... The hand doesn't exist yet. The hand doesn't exist at this point in the game. It maybe spawns after you've taken care of thing number 2. This is a problem, because this means there might not be enough medicine. I might have to take an absolute gamble on this. I literally don't have the meds to make that happen, unless I missed some meds in a previous thing.
Yeah, but you missing stuff in a sweep is also quite likely.
There's something. There's something. I mean, that's some. That's some right there. That's at least 1 thing right there. So that is 1. Is there...
And the, like, all the lockers and stuff?
Lockers are all locked until such time as you have the thing. The appropriate passwords. I think these ones never open. They're just because, you know, they're just Easter eggs because, you know, horror directors. Okay, I've got some reds. How much does 1 bottle represent?
I don't know.
Is it enough for me to make what I need to make? And I'm up to 160. That should be plenty.
That should be good.
So, okay, hang on. We have verified what I needed was...
Yeah.
So I can make 2 of them right now in case it is really...
Yeah.
Yep, so we're going to make 2 of them. Yep, 2 Neuroshields.
You should have enough to make 2 of the other one as well.
I don't think it's going to be 2 monsters, though.
Yeah.
I don't think it would be. So, in which case, roto, blah, 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 gastrointestinal, and then 1 of these. And then that's all we need. So I think it just said create times 3. So, hang on. There's the Neuroshield. There's the Neuroshield. There's the... Yes, actually, you get 3. So that... Because it's 3 hits. So we're not using lethal ejection. Okay?
I'm gonna save some meese!
Unless I miss.
Well, yes.
In which case, I'll need to buy some more. But I don't want to, like, invest in more because they're cocking expensive. Okay? All I'm going to do is I'm going to not miss. I'm just going to be perfect at video games and not miss.
Sure.
That's what we're going to do. I'm going to save a moose.
People are always amazed by your luck, by the way. Jake says secretly when recording, John has a lucky 8 ball on the desk and the lucky shades on. Dear flipping dear. Anyway, Charles, I replied to you in chat, by the way, but if anyone else is new and would like to know, the cats are Xena and Willow. And they
Xena is a little void cat with a little white bow tie, and Willow is a tabby. Very classic
lovely,
tabby.
classic silver tabby. She's, a bit more silvery. Our old tabby was a little bit more of a brown tabby. Bless her. But yes, they are lovely and agents of chaos.
Right, load up the Neuroshield, because that's plan A. Plan A is... I don't think we even need the trolley at this point. Why would I need the trolley for anything? Yeah, but then something might sneak up behind me. I don't need... There's literally no reason I need that. Okay, there we go. We now have 1. We now have... Okay, so we have a thing. Load this. We're going to cure it. We're going to cure this fucker. That's what we're going to do. Go and find a Moose.
Go and find the moose before it kills another moose.
Fucker. That's a regular moose. That's an angry moose. That's an angry moose. It's fast. It's okay. The problem is it's fast. It's fast. It's fast, and it possibly has psychic powers. What the fuck? Right. Reload. And it's coming for me, and I need to run. Get out the way, get out the way, get out of the way. I've drawn its attention, but that's fine. I kind of want it. I don't think it can really make it in here. Okay, it's been hit by dose number 1. Alright. Oh, it can literally escape in and out of the enclosure. That's its trick. But whatever it does, whatever its weird purple globby thing was, at that point, it can't. It just holds still. I hear ya, I hear ya, I hear ya. Come and get me, come get me, come get me. I'd rather you come for me than... Oh, what's he doing? He's using psychic powers. He's got cooking psychic powers, Claire. And nope. Fuck. And I think I just got moosed.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a problem, because now I don't have, enough. I need to go and make more moose juice. Okay, excuse me. Hi, I feel like that was a bit harsh to be not a hit, but yeah, I see ya, 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 I see ya. That's number 2. Right, I need to go and make more moose juice right now before it, like, causes trouble.
Do you have enough moose blood to make more moose juice?
I think I should have enough blood. I hope I do. I think I do. Right. It was towards the top, wasn't it? It was towards the top.
Yeah. It was the cephalo.
Mimicking migraine, yeah? That was it? Yeah.
That's it.
Okay, and this time I've got spares. And I think when you're not by the enclosure, it kind of freezes up.
So, okay, John, take the spares.
Oh, yeah, good point. Good. Yeah.
I love you so much, you dumbass.
I don't deal well with pressure.
I know!
I don't deal well with pressure. Fuck, Hank's dead!
Oh.
He got Hank. He's got one of them. Where's the fucker? Where is he? Oh, he's escaping. He's fucking off over there. Oh, okay, yeah. You want to come down there? You want to come down there? You want to come down there? Is he hiding up there? Got ya! Gotcha! Come back down and be a regular moose. And this time, he's a regular moose!
Woo!
We saved a moose! We actually saved a moose! Admittedly, another moose died.
But I think it might have been the moose that had a headache.
Well, that doesn't mean it deserves to die, Claire. You get headaches too, but I don't put you down for it. Though I sometimes am tempted based on how much you complain about it. Bloody hell.
Oh no, it was Finn. What I'm saying is, it kept saying task is completed, and I was wondering if that was because it considered it completed because another... Anyway, it's fine.
Now what we need to do is go and... But yeah, doing it that way is very expensive. Oh, I'm still feeling a bit nauseous, by the way. Now I need to go with the Hoover. Yeah, I know I'm a zombie. It's fine.
Wait, so if you do it perfectly and you don't get moose, then do you not become a zombie?
No, narratively you just become a zombie anyway. You just have to, I think. Right, grab the Hoover.
So yeah, let's go hoover up the parasite, I guess.
Also, there was some yellow there, but that wasn't the one I needed, so that's fine. There was some red there. Okay. Oh, there's loads of red. There was so much red right by the station. There was a lot of red right by the station. I walked straight past it several times. So that's fine. Right, now go hoover up the parasite that is presumably a living parasite, because I booted it out of its host. And is that you down there, friend? Hello. Hi. There we go. I've got a living parasite. I did a better job on that occasion. The strategy was inherently solid. Okay.
I feel like given the amount of red that just lived nearby, the proper strategy is just make extra.
That's probably true, yes.
Yeah.
Right, in you go. You get sucked in. Now we've got a living parasite to add to my parasite collection. One dead, one living.
Well, if you can catch another 2 living, we might be able to actually not guess.
Yeah. And I sent you a parcel with vials of active substance. I think you find them useful. You'll find them in the parcel room. Okay, that might be some useful bits and pieces. Now I also have the key for zebra and okay, I've got all the keys for all the rooms. That's absolutely fine. So you just go over to here, buddy. So now there should be more meat arriving, but honestly, that's fine. I should have, yeah, had I had enough material, I could have, like, had the meat ready to go for, yeah, the meat ready to go for the others. But okay, it's all fine. Everything's fine. Are you ready to go? Can we leave now? Can we go back to the, yeah, we should go back to the lab to collect the, no, I need to hoover up the trolley. Trolley gets pulled up. Thank you. That's better. Now we can return to Harbour. He's just sent me some bonus supplies because I'm actually doing my job on this occasion. Like, you know, he tells me to kill people, I kill people. He tells me to cure animals, I cure animals. It's fine.
Anyway, shout out to Michael who gave us $5 and says, hey, MATN gang, random fact, you know there are hippos that were introduced to the Amazon by drug kingpin Pablo Escobar, aka the cocaine hippos.
Yes, very famously so.
Yes, indeed.
Right, I think there's more people coming in now. So more, we're not even using the meat. I just mince people because I enjoy mincing people. Mincing, 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 mincing! Yay! I just love how it looks like a cartoon fight. It's great. It's absolutely great. Right, now which one's the parcel room? He said he left me something nice in the parcel room. Is this the parcel room? Or is the parcel room where we did the interview? Because there's not that many rooms I'm allowed into. Or is this the parcel room? Like, this is where there's a parcel thing. Ah, there we go. Parcel box. Oh, this is why we do evil. Because evil gives you shit. Yes. Oh, you say.
Well, I feel like now the strategy is to just make extra.
I feel like there's just, you know, a good amount of...
we have the hand now.
There's the hand.
Hey!
Yeah, the hand appears after animal number 2. So now we can use that to get into the lab. Not because we want to learn anything or because we have any questions to ask. Exclusively because there might be shit in the lab. So that would be...
And in the lab there's also the phone that you can use to call your wife.
I'm not calling my wife. Worst ending! Worst ending! Let's turn my daughter into a monster. Oh, you can.
If you don't call your wife, you have to call the cops.
Yeah, I'll do that. That feels like that's going to just go worse in some ways.
Well, that is true. It is the cops.
What happens if I just, like, if
Dr. Oliver Metzger.
Okay, so there's an entirely different cutscene if like really she's not here. So all right, there's like there's like a parallel story if Sarah's dead. And oh, we might. Okay, I admit I've just broken into the lab. I'm sorry.
I know it's you, son of a bitch.
Hey, take it easy, Paul Connolly. What's
We're on each other's side. Chill out, Paul.
Like you don't know, you bastard. You think just because I'm poor, I'm an idiot? You infected me with some crap and expect me to die like the animals in your fucking zoo? Shut up! You think I wouldn't figure it out, Dr. Oliver Metzger? You said there was no lab here. So why the hell am I standing in one talking to you now?
Oh, Paul, here you go again. Your ass shouldn't be where you are right now. This is a restricted area, not related to the zoo or your duties.
You're right, sir. I'm sorry, sir.
Yes, I did inject you with a parasite, but not to harm you, rather to protect you. Without it, your job would be much harder. If you use your head and get through the first night properly, I'll come back in the morning and remove it. You'll get your money after the first shift, and no one will get hurt. Just finish what you started. It's almost over, Paul.
I don't know why, but I just got a good feeling about this guy. I feel like he can be trusted.
You'll have to, Paul.
Alright, so he puts the phone down. I get my phone back. What do I do if there's no one here? So I could call Lily. Just don't feel like it. I've just decided against it. I've just... Yeah, I need to save the battery so I can, like, you know, play Snake or whatever.
Snake is a good game.
Yeah. There we go. But, as far as I can tell...
Damn. Most likely all the information is stored on external drives.
Yeah, without her
them,
here...
this
Wait,
computer
I do
is just
actually
an empty
have
shell.
floppy disks.
Not a
Can I
dead end.
insert a disk? I don't have the right floppy disk. So in theory, I can still get the information. I just need to go and get it myself. It's just, yeah, now I don't have Sarah to guide me through the process at all. Not that I really, like, you know, need to come up with a cure or anything. It's fine. I mean, I could do anyway. Maybe we could just kill everything. It's going to be fine. Right. drop the McGibbly Gibble, get the brick trolley down. We need to top up my food trolley with loads of fruit and vegetables. It's getting a bit on the low side, damn it. Claire.
Yes, indeed. Shout out to Adam, who gave us $5 Canadian.
Excellent dollars.
And says, happy Thursday, your videos keep me sane during work. Have fun, be nice to Claire, and pet all the fur babies for me.
No promise on the Claire thing.
Epic Flamingo gave us 50 Norwegian krona and says, good evening, John and Claire. Quick question, are you still going to finish Shadow of the Erdtree on the stream? Have a good rest of your evening.
I would imagine so, yes.
Schedule tree.
Good old schedule tree. I don't know precisely when. So, okay, we've now got 2 animals remaining. We're down to zebra and elephant. I think we should save elephant for the grand finale.
Yeah.
I feel elephant feels like a grand finale sort of an animal to me. Just having a nice little snooze, by the way. He's very, very softly, soundly asleep, which is excellent. Not snoring particularly loudly on this occasion, which is marvellous. So, okay. We've got that. If we're lucky, maybe we'll be sent... Actually, you know what? I've got to clear the meat and just store the meat in the... Right, this just goes here. We'll clear that out later. I'm sure it'll keep. It's all fine. Right.
Shout out to the Winged Baron, who has been a member for 22 months, and so I'm looking forward to the Zoochosis Kill Everything run, which I guess we're kind of doing now. We're
kind of by
killing
accident.
All the humans.
Yeah, we're killing all the humans.
We're saving all the animals, killing all the humans. We're trying to go for the worst ending.
Yeah. I can't believe we accidentally, literally by luck, because we just minced a random thing, got potentially the best ending in the game. Pretty much.
Wait,
by...
When you say, what do you mean you minced a random? Oh, you minced a random bug. Yeah.
We minced a pretty much random bug.
We just guessed on the bugs. Yes.
We didn't. I don't think we had the information to do anything other than guess, to be honest. So okay, prepare regular zebra food. Begin cutting that. So you want 1 out of 7. Oh, that's quite precise. I'm gonna say that. That was 1.4. I need to. This one needs to be better. This one needs to be.
Oh, that is hard.
1.5 out of 8.4. So that is a little, just under a quarter. Let's say that. Wait, what? Oh,
Can you do that again?
I was miles off. Remove. I need to start again. Yeah. Food. Get rid of the food. I was miles off apparently. So okay.
Let's see.
Okay, 1 out of 6.1. That's about okay. If that's half, then I just need a third of that.
You need a third of half.
Yeah, so we need a third of that. So that would be about that. So that'd be about there. Okay. There we go. That's much better. That's much better. Now I've got way more. Now it's just... Now it's
1.5 out of 6. That's just a quarter.
Now it's just a quarter, which is going to be way easier to do. Yeah! There we go. That was better. Now we accept the food. Okay. That was good. That was good right there. Good. Whew. That first one went a little bit on the wrong side, but it's all fine in the end. But I think the basic strategy that we did last time worked, which is do the blood work first so you can go and get blood so you've got it ready to go.
And now that we've got loads of medicines because we killed Sarah, like our boss told us, we can just like make loads of extra.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not saying you should kill people if your boss tells you to. It's just, you know, maybe it's a good way of getting a bonus.
You're saying that I shouldn't do what my boss tells me to.
If I told you to kill someone, I would have very good reason for it. I wouldn't tell you to do that willy-nilly. I would have good reasons, and it would significantly improve your chances of getting a bonus that year.
Wow.
Just FYI.
Wow.
And yeah, what we can do, of course, is now we know we can use the tranks on the monsters, which makes life a lot easier because it slows them down. If only because it'll stop them eating their friends.
Yeah.
So having a couple of... Oh, there's a character sheet in there. Can we actually read that character sheet? Hang on. It's a bit hard to make out any details there.
No.
I can't see a class being listed. That is a shame. No.
Also, the game is, what does it say? Call of Cthulhu.
Call of Cthulhu. We were properly staring at that. We could not figure it out. Keep getting, yes, the PDAs we have not seen previously. But this guy, his story seems to be, hey, I slowly went a bit on the bananas side. I just slowly went wrong. Yep, something crawling under my skin. Know how you feel, mate. I've clearly got the same thing, lol. So, okay. No one's calling right now, but they probably will call next time. So, okay, we're in zebra territory. That was the wrong way. That was back towards the train. That was the one direction I wasn't supposed to go. Right, how many zebras are we talking here? How many zebras are we talking? The answer is... welcome to Zebra Enclosure. 4. Pixel, Inky, Tux, and Splotch.
That's so cute.
Those are cute names for zebras. All of them kind of suit the zebra pattern very nicely. So, okay. Step 1 is just to get the blood. So, hey, little guys. So, okay, you've got the stable up front.
Nice.
There we
Hello.
go. Hi, Inky. No. Are they all sufficiently skittish? They won't be willing to stand around for blood work unless maybe they're having a sleep. No, they'll accept it. So there's Splotch. We'll just get all the blood work. We'll do all the blood work first, because then I can come back and harvest blood, and I've got it ready to go. Because blood is the most important, like, thing, and it's very difficult to get. So that was, hang on, was that Splotch?
That was Splotch.
That was Splotch, so just wait for Tux to finish, and then we'll just get Tux. Clap. While I just gather the blood.
We are, in fact, caught up
Nice.
with,
Sorry, I thought I did not let you speak earlier.
I mean,
So I
you
just
didn't
make sure you're a
earlier,
little
but
bit.
we caught up a bunch.
Good.
That is fine. Just realized we are in the buildings where we make the zebras. Nice.
Pixel! Got you. So, okay. Pixel, Splotch, and Tux we've got. What was the other one? Inky?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I just need to track down Inky, and then I'll have a blood sample from everybody. So
Good
Inky.
zebras.
Good little zebras. You're doing a good job. Is that Inky? That's Splotch.
But anyway,
That's
if anybody would like, if anybody has a message that they would like me to read out to John and maybe doesn't want to or can't super chat or whatever, we are always so happy to read messages from chat if we've got time. It's just that
Absolutely.
sometimes we run out of time because John won't let me speak.
Yes, we are A-okay. And then occasionally I find out later Claire's just having huge convoluted conversations about, like, saucepans or lawnmowers or something.
Power tools and gardening usually.
I see,
Yeah, woodworking and
obviously.
gardening is usually what we talk about in the chat.
Alright.
Sometimes we exchange recipes too. What?
The chat's very off-brand, I feel. Dear,
I'm
oh
sorry,
dear.
the brand of the chat and the comments of this channel is wholesome, and I feel like that
You know what? That's
tracks.
fair. That's fair. Right. Has anyone got anything wrong with the blood while we're passing by? Anybody got anything they'd like to talk about in terms of their blood?
Oh,
Splotch.
Splotch.
Splotch has something in the blood. That's something to be thought about. So, okay. Could still be a whole bunch of stuff. Now we go and get more blood, and then we do the rest of it. We do not do anything until we've got... I think this is the optimal way to play. You do the blood work first, then you harvest more blood, so you've got, like, so much blood ready to go. That, I think, is absolutely the key here. Because if it goes wrong before you've got the blood, then even if you could use, like, a combination of tranks and meat to, like, persuade the animals, the infected one, to calm the flip down, even so, it's then a lot trickier. It's a lot trickier to do. So I think things are much, much, much easier if you just focus on the blood work up front. That is definitely the case. Oh dear. Right, are you going to be chilling out too, or are you holding still for the time being? Are you the same one? Pixel! You can provide some blood too. If I can get a third, just for absolute safety, just so I've got the blood work I need, then that would be absolutely loads. I don't think we need any more after that. Hey, Inky. And just a sec. Come on, Inky. I've already got... No, there we go. We can have a second sample off you. It doesn't really matter. Okay. I've now got tons of blood. We're swimming in drugs. Okay, so, you know, we're all ready for the vampire party. It's going to be an amazing night. Just now, guys, you can get fed.
All right,
Lucky,
and
lucky
whilst
guys.
you do that, Omega had a question. John, in an older stream, you mentioned that Starfield was bad for the channel. I noticed that Skies of Arcadia got pretty similar views. Was it also a letdown, or did it perform as expected? I loved it personally.
I think Skies, you don't expect from a 20-year-old JRPG that you're going to do the biggest numbers in the world. So you kind of knew that going in. But I think actually in a way Skies will be more evergreen, because Skies will float around and people, you know, there are not that many series of Skies, especially ones that have been recorded with, you know, relatively lots of attention done to modding and whatnot. So, you know, it's quite pretty. You know, it's all you know, I think in the long run, I suspect, like, if you come back years into the future, Skies will probably have more views than Starfield. Which is fascinating. So, okay, everyone gathers for food. Looks like everyone's fine, but we just need to verify that fact. But yes, I think, you know, in a way, maybe it wasn't ideal that we did 2 relatively low-performing series in a row. Maybe that, you know, isn't what you do in a perfect world. But we had to do the Skies. It had to be out. It had to be... Someone just pushed the camera, dear, flipping dead. But we had to do the Skies because we were totally just blocking each other. What are you guys doing? Just let me scan the splotch, please. We had to finish that up before we could even think about moving on to the next series, because we hadn't finished the previous Democracy Week. So it was very important that we did it. It had to be done. In a perfect world, no.
It is an important game for you.
I think, you know, in a perfect world, if you've done a series that underperformed, you would follow it up with a series that you knew was going to be a really, really, you know, strong candidate for a high performer. Like, in a perfect world, yeah, sure, you'd do that. But I don't think it's like, you know, so maybe it wasn't ideal, but it was what it was. And I didn't want the gum. I wanted the sound of McGibbler. Let's just do the sound, hoover up the poo, etc., etc. Because you guys should be pretty chill, all things considered. You don't seem to be running away from me too much. So, yeah, we can just verify everyone is nice and safe. So, yeah, maybe it wasn't ideal, but, like, you know, it's fine. Since Morrowind started, things have been looking up a little bit in terms of just, like, sheer numbers. And that's fine, because, like, the channel's never been one of, like, you know, massive explosive growth or anything. We've always just been kind of, you know, gently ambling along doing our own thing, which probably I've been fine with, because I think these day and age in particular, I don't know if this is just me being a grumpy old man of confirmational bias, it feels like YouTubers these days are shits. A lot of YouTubers these days, just pieces of shit. And so I'm kind of happy to just
like,
be... just personal stuff that comes out about them, and scummy business shit and being involved in really shitty products and stuff like that, is that, you know what, I'm kind of happy to be a super old school YouTuber that does what we used to be called Let's Plays, just, you know, very old school gameplay videos, etc., etc., and not be the sort of piece of shit that seems to be the big thing on YouTube right now. I'm fine with that. I'm perfectly okay with that right now, so that's a-okay, lol.
And, let's see. Giannis Dark wants to know if you agree that bugs in Bethesda games used to hide some of the weaknesses, but Starfield exposed them more.
That's a bigger topic than I could answer, like, off the top of my head very briefly. Yeah. But I will say, I think maybe if there's one thing I think Bethesda with bugs hasn't gone in the right direction of, I think Bethesda's bugs, like, or rather, not so much bugs, but, like, basically just a willingness to say, you know what, shit's imbalanced, you could break the game, if you stack X, Y, and Z on top of each other, shit's gonna get bananas. That didn't matter in a single-player RPG, and as time's gone by, like, I think they've kind of tried to, like, sand off those edges and make a smoother, more polished game that doesn't have that sort of exploits in it. And I understand why you do that in Fallout 76, it's a multiplayer game. Like, fine. But in a single-player action RPG, it doesn't matter. Like, the game can be as broken as you want, and Fallout 4 can be seriously damn broken if you line it up right, and that's great. And I think Starfield was relatively smooth. Like, though it was less exploitable than many of the other games. And seriously, where's this poo gone? I'm missing a poo, and I cannot find it. But, like, you know, it may be excluding the explosive weaponry that was vastly overpowerful, but even then came with the downside you would regularly blow yourself up. I just feel like, yeah, like, I think Bethesda is sometimes so keen to smooth things over that they should embrace that their games are slightly dumb and wibbly and wacky and whatnot. And that's fine.
Like, the junk is not, you know, if you can pick a problem for a game to have between the jank and, like, say, the some of the feeling that you get or don't get from Starfield, like, say, the feeling that you do nothing in space.
But I don't think Starfield is inherently that was the problem. I think
Yeah.
Starfield's problem was that it didn't play to Bethesda's strength, and Bethesda's strength is creating big open world maps that are fun to explore, and the journey is more interesting than the destination, and people are willing to overlook the fact the main quests are often a bit on the flimsy side because the journey and the little things that you stumble across on the way are more interesting. But like, Starfield didn't really have a journey because of the way space travel works. Fast travel is... Where the fuck is this poo? No, seriously, where is the poo? Some people are saying I've already got 4 poos, and because 2 of them were on top of each other. I think that might be the case. That's hilarious. I think we've already got the poo. Okay, if we've not got the poo, we'll just have to work under the assumption we've got the poo. 2 separate 2 stacks. I think we've already got the poo, is it? Yeah, we've already got the poo. Hilarious. Okay. So go over to... Yeah, put you away. Now get the gun. Getting the gun, and we've got the poo.
I mean, the thing about us having dark secrets being uncovered that people are talking about is like, it's real sweet that y'all think we have time to have dark secrets.
Yeah.
We do too much work to have dark secrets.
Yeah.
We do not have time.
Oh,
dear, oh dear.
Right, so do not put the blood in there. Now, we should have all the information we need. So, okay, it's literally just a splotch, and it's literally just his blood work. Meaning it's BSI, condition where bacteria or other pathogens enter the bloodstream causing serious illness. So we're talking about a bacterial blood-based thing, and we only need 1.
So yeah, 1 of that and 1 in case it's a fake.
Yeah, exactly. So, hang on. Treatment of allergic blood diseases. That's antimicrobial. Was that what we wanted? Because this was... Bacterial, which I think is different. I like the game makes you actually think about it.
Yeah.
So...
That says bacterium, antimicrobial.
But that says a specific bacterium. Is that the same bacterium? Where bacteria or other pathogens enter the bloodstream causing serious illness. Okay, there might be a better fit than that. Influenza, meningitis, migraines, and then we're into plague. Rotavirus.
Bacterial infection.
Okay, this one does say synthetic, substance based on synthetic antibacterial compounds for the treatment of bacterial infection, but it did not say infection. It doesn't say infection, which I think is a key word you need to pay attention to. That's, that's a little bit on the tricky side, in which case, just make sure there's not another one at the bottom here. Treatment of... No, not that one. Not sepsis. Okay, it's either Bactiguard or it's the... What was it? Antimicrobial for the treatment of infection, or... I mean, that says antimicrobial for blood disease.
I mean, you can just make both.
You know what? That's true. I could just make both antimicrobial. Let's see if maybe the one at the bottom, the ones at the bottom help me out here. So for mimicking plague, for mimicking rotavirus, for mimicking acute respiratory, not you, meningitis, influenza, gastrointestinal,
bacterial infections.
Yeah.
Do you have anything else?
Parasitic, migraine, blood disease. Is it officially a bacterial infection or is it a blood disease? Because it doesn't say infection.
It says condition.
I think
and serious illness.
I think it's the blood one we want. I think blood is more important. I think blood is more important. I think that's what we're looking. I think we're looking for the one that's the blood one.
Somebody said that. Somebody. PM713 said the dark secret of MATN HQ is that Ted was promised a Trito and never given it.
Lol.
Which would never ever happen.
Yeah.
John has recently introduced a new Trito time for Ted.
No, that wasn't my fault. The girls get their biscuit bowl filled up at the end of the evening. So, like, the biscuit bowl gets filled up for overnight because it's on a high desk. So Ted can't get it. It's only for the girls to have a snack overnight so they can graze because they prefer to graze.
So Ted gets dry and wet food at the same time, and the cats get a dose of wet food, then it gets taken away, but they have access to dry food all the time, which is what was recommended.
But, like, as a result, Ted heard their food being prepared and, like, you know, the bowl being shaken and them coming to get it, and he was like...
And John going, who wants a treat?
And he was like, he followed, and he was like, looked really sad. So, after I put down the girls' biscuits for the evening, I give him a tiny treat afterwards, so that he doesn't feel like he's left out.
And specifically, he gives him a tiny, like, sausage thing. Tiny beef sausage that we get from the same place does the lammy chews. And specifically, what he started doing was bringing me one little sausage to give Ted, and himself giving Ted 2 sausages.
I only do one now.
So he can be the favorite human.
Someone's raised, does the I in BSI stand for infection? Claire, look at BSI. What does it stand for? We're going to figure this out.
Get access to the internet now, huh? BSI meaning.
Yeah. We'll look at like BSI disease.
Oh yeah.
That'll be. Claire's so bad at using Google. It's actually impressive.
Bloodstream infection.
It does say bloodstream infection. Maybe either would be acceptable. I'm going for the blood. I'm going for the blood one.
You can just make both.
Yeah, but then if I use the wrong one, he dies. I've got to get it.
Oh.
I've got to use the right one. If it turns out, if it turns out.
Okay. Can you look at the other diseases that it's possible to have that he doesn't have and see what the wording is? Because you were saying between infection and bacterial or blood or whatever.
There's a lot.
But check sepsis. What does sepsis say?
Sepsis is its own separate thing. Sepsis is its own separate medicine.
Okay.
But yeah, and then those ones are specific named diseases. Someone has a specific named disease. That one's a specific named disease. That's allergy. Parasitic worms. That's parasite. Inflammation of the colon. I don't think respiratory. Migraine we know about. BSI. Group of viruses that cause that. None of the others mention blood. That makes me think it's the blood.
Yeah.
Aside from, that one mentions infects white blood cells, but is transmitted by ticks. I'm pretty sure that one's got its own named cure. I think it's the blood.
Alright.
I'm going for the blood. That's I'm betting on the blood here. The treatment of blood diseases. So we've now got everything we need, and I'm hoping the game's happy with me for that. So I've got the 3 shots I need for that. And I'm going to...
You're going to get sparrows of the parasite cure.
Yes. I am. I've got lots of flipping things, don't I?
Omega wants to know if we have any thoughts on many studios, including potentially Bethesda, switching from their own engines to Unreal 5.
I'm fine with it. Though last I heard, Bethesda were very much making noises that they were going to keep using. That they weren't particularly interested in, like, rushing to change over to that. But I've got no problem with that. Honestly, I don't find engines particularly of a compelling thing that I always want to be, like, thinking about or whatnot. I think it's fine. So, okay. What's going to happen now is either nothing's going to happen and we're just going to cure the thing, or we're going to have to shoot the hell out of that zebra. Yeah. Okay, there we go. And, excuse me. Oh, no, come on. Stay there. Forgot to load the thing. Didn't load the thing. Didn't load the thing. Hi. Come back here. I saw you going in this direction. At least I thought I did. Hang on. Where are you? Inky. Thinky. What's his trick? Can he disappear in and out of the enclosure? That's where I'm hearing him back here. That's... Got him. And now maybe start running in a second. Oh, he got on me. Hello. Hi. Yeah, he's grown. He has grown teeth out of his arse. That was the thing he did.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. Go. I know I'm vomiting.
yes,
Yeah,
yes.
I'm aware. Start running. Have I actually reloaded the gun? No, it was. The reload didn't complete. Stay in here with me, Scooch. Stay in here with me. Right, that's number 2. And then just back away. Reload and go. Missed. There we go. He's just giving me a little bit of a love nibble with his arse teeth.
Ew.
It's fine. Just reminds me of prom night.
Oh, come on, John.
Okay, I've got more. Reload. I'm going to save all the zebras. I'm going to save all the zebras. Don't eat the zebras. Oh. I think I saved every zebra. What? I think we've saved literally all the zebras. We did it. Are you gonna vomit up your little? There you go. Don't worry, buddy. Don't worry. And now, in you go. Right, now, is there still one that was sick? Because one of them was still sick. And now we go over to the bee guard. And because that worked, we know this is the right cure. I was right that the blood was the important keyword. Because it didn't come up anywhere else. That was the trick, is that it didn't show up anywhere else. So just wait for Scotch to stop moving. And then be facing away from me. We have successfully cured all out. That was perfect. That was perfection. That was completely 100% spot on. Okay, for once we did we did a good job.
Oh my god.
Yes.
And B. Brett says Rachel with an arse teeth.
Oh dear.
Oh my god.
That's my dark secret. That's my dark secret. It has anything to do with Rachel. Anything to do with Rachel with an A. Oh dear. Or that time on the roof of Lincoln College. You know, with Sarah.
I do know the time. I do know that time, John.
Yeah, with Sarah and Lottie. Yeah, that's right.
Would you stop saying people's actual names?
Happy days. Happy days. Excellent.
I'm not sure if it's dark secrets. If it's
that's a dark secret.
Consenting young adults at university.
Oh, happy days.
Drunk on a roof.
Dear oh dear. Happy days. No. Oh, I used to be young. That's not a thing anymore. Lol. Oh dear. Happy days. Right. Let's get back to.
I mean, the best thing really with that is when we went to a thing that included one of those people.
Yeah, not one of those two. That was someone else.
Oh, someone else.
Yeah.
Who started saying hello to John.
Yeah.
And then John was like, "This is my girlfriend."
I realised
Claire!
I hadn't seen this person since various parties. I had to say to Claire, "Yeah, this is my girlfriend, Claire. Hello." I'm sure she would have been very, very diplomatic, but regardless.
Hey, Paul.
Oh.
Are you here?
Lily's back.
Well, I brought breakfast. The meat you gave me was incredibly delicious. Gina had 3 servings. And I promised to take the rest to her beloved daddy.
Worst ending!
Someone arrived. Hello. Do you work here? Hey, what are you doing? Let me go!
He's very quiet for some reason.
Wake up, Paul. Mother likes her food
There we go.
to flutter and squeak. Don't worry about your wife. I think she'll make a great dessert. Really, Paul, you didn't think that after everything you've seen, I'd let you go.
What? He betrayed me?
But we haven't done the
Uh-oh,
OnlyFans
looks
yet.
like Mommy is particularly
I feel like
hungry
this isn't
today.
as good a ending.
Goodbye, Paul.
Yeah, seriously.
Tell Mother, bon appetit.
Bon appétit, maman. Yeah, this isn't as good.
No, I think in many ways that wasn't quite as good a ending. Paul didn't save the journalist. He failed to warn Lily about the origin of the meat and her visit with a meal that may became fatal. Lily fell into Doc's trap, but just like Paul, both of them became food for his monster. Their young daughter Gina was left an orphan.
And also ate a lot of human meat.
Ate a lot of human meat.
Which,
But
like,
I mean, you
It's
know, that's
not good for you,
She did
I
better
think.
than most people. All of fairness, she did the best out of everyone. She got a good meal out of this. That was it. Let's go see
Anyway.
the elephants in New Game Plus.
Shout out to Tsunito who gave us oh dear, that my bad. There's a currency I need to look up that doesn't happen very often. Let's see. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
BGN currency. Bulgarian lev.
Ooh.
We've definitely seen it before, but I wasn't 100% sure, and I don't, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Lily, sweetheart.
Anyway, shout out to
Sorry.
Tsunito,
Didn't hear you
who
right away.
says never
Everything's
stop
okay.
making series
They put
on
me on
games that
probation,
you
but I
are
had to
that
start
are your
immediately.
personal
You should just
passion.
go home.
That is
I'll
the
be back in
best
the morning and
videos.
tell you
Popular
everything.
games will be
Paul,
covered
but
by
I
a
saw
lot of
them
people
lock you up.
anyway.
Yeah, that's
It's
why
not
Skies was a
normal.
bit different. It doesn't play by the normal rules.
It's just protocol here.
And
They took away my phone and
there's
made me sign an
6
NDA.
people
And all I have to do is feed
gave
and
that
treat the animals.
comment a thumbs up.
Oh, and by the way,
Scuba
there's plenty
Diving
of
Duck
meat here.
also gave us
I want my
$5
girls to
and says I
finally
wanted
eat
to
normal
send out
food.
a thank
I'll be
you
right back.
for doing
Don't go away.
Morrowind. It's my fiance's favorite game of all time, and she's been geeking out on every episode.
Oh, good. It's a good
She's
series.
been
so far.
enjoying the 25-point personality.
Oh dear. That's proven to be difficult to work with. We're literally just gonna go see the elephants to wrap up the evening, I'd say. Wrap up the
Yeah.
evening by going to the elephant. We're gonna go the long way round to see the elephants. But okay, apparently if you really do nothing after 3 animals, you get interrupted and the guy just comes and like kills you.
Lol.
So that's good. That's good right there. Right, just put the trolley in, etc, etc.
Yes, indeed. Somebody says, Junior doesn't know its people, so it's not even that bad overall. Yeah, but didn't that dice rolling game in space tell us that it's actually bad and will mess with your brains to eat people?
Yeah, by sheer coincidence on this universe, I'm not going to give her the meat because I accidentally forgot that the freezer closed. So, alright, Lily, you don't get the meat on this occasion. So, okay. Technically, yes, the even worse thing would be everybody dies and also my daughter didn't get fed tonight. Like, it's only marginally worse.
Remember the cure locker, John?
I can't go to the cure locker yet because I haven't been given the information by Thingy's girlfriend in this universe. In theory, I need to come back here.
Also, you can't save the elephants.
Oh, in new game plus you get a randomly selected.
that's cool.
You get a randomly selected 4.
Well, at least we have the elephants.
I'm glad we got elephants, otherwise that would have been a shame. Task has failed. I have not provided food for my child. There we go. Life is good. Life is good right there. Everything's fine. Good old Tharsis. I loved Tharsis.
Tharsis was fun.
Tharsis was hilarious because Tharsis got bad reviews exclusively because most reviewers were too stupid to understand probability. Which was great. He got so many bad reviews. People like, Tharsis is unfair. No, you're just too dumb to understand probability. Tharsis is incredibly fair and also incredibly transparent. You're literally rolling dice where you know what's on all of the cocking sides. Okay? I'm sorry, you're too dumb to understand how dice are likely to come down. Like, that's not unfair or unreasonable. It's a dice. It doesn't take a huge amount. Bugged me so much that Tharsis got actually genuinely quite bad reviews because people were too dumb to understand how dice work. Dear, oh dear, Tharsis was great. Right, and oh, I need to go. Apparently elephants eat a lot of food. I didn't bring enough food for the elephants.
I mean, that does seem
Actually,
to make
hang on.
sense. They're quite big.
Technically, there is thresholds. Like,
Oh, you just don't have enough.
I think I'm allowed to do this anyway. Oh, no, it doesn't. Wait, it says it's not enough. But okay, if I put literally everything on, then it needs 6.5. I've got 6.
Let's see.
And then there'll be a certain amount of... You see, that's only 0.5 off.
Well, fair enough.
So then we've got to do... Yeah, then we've got 4.5 out of 6. So that's just 3/4. I think this might be enough. Will this be willing to accept it? Food is ready!
Fair enough.
Because the deviation is only 6%. So technically, even though I didn't have enough, it's fine. Oh, that's amazing. I'm really glad that's a thing. That's super cute. That even if I don't have enough, as long as you have enough to get within the threshold, it's still acceptable. Oh, we've got some elephants, including giant peanut sculptures. That's adorable.
Yes, indeed, and shout out to the great Loud Lobster, who's been a member for 37 months, and says, I am so glad that John got to experience the fun that is the Scroll of Eating in Morrowind. Can't wait for you to discover some of the other broken spells.
Yeah, it's delightfully broken. It's clearly delightfully just made that you can do whatever the hell you want, and it's just all very broken. And that's exactly what Bethesda games should be. Like, why should you worry about a single-player RPG being a little bit on the excessively broken side after you get properly into it? And, like, Morrowind's bloody tough anyway. It's not like it, you know, in the early game, you're just bloody your type of broken against their type of broken. It's not like it really matters in the grand scheme of things. So, hello, yes, that's fine. Help myself to the red stuff. This will be the girlfriend.
Oh, thank God.
There we go. There's the girlfriend who's going to tell me about CJ's locker. So now I need to go back to CJ's locker and get that.
So wait, is that CJ's girlfriend, not his wife? Or is that his?
No, that's the same person. It's the journalist slept with him anyway, because apparently he was a bit of a dirtbag. But that's his either girlfriend or wife. There's a radio here. That's new. Don't know why that's there or why you can turn that on to just static remote, but fine. And presumably this will be the fourth and final note from... No, different guy. Maybe you get different tapes in each different thingy. So what's your story? The place is seriously messed up. Everything's covered in crap and rust. The stench unbearable. It's still better here than the asylum where they kept me for 6 months. Ah, so they were just kind of finding people who maybe wouldn't be missed. Was possibly what they were. What they were going for. Oh dear. So okay. That's fine. Radio can just be turned off. But, that does mean, unfortunately, yes, I forgot I need to go back. I do also need to drag the bloody thing back. Because actually, do I? While I'm here, I may as well get the blood samples while I'm literally here. And I may as well go and say hello to the Ellies.
Elephants.
Kavi, Raja, and Barbar. Except not spelled quite like Barbara is possibly due to, you know.
Wait, do you have Baba in English?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Then why did you say about Barbara?
I don't know if I misspoke slightly, but we just had, it was just Barbar in the English dub. Is it originally Belgian? Is that why he's one of them? I
guess so, but like it's spelled that way.
What, with only a single R at the end?
Yeah.
No, we have an R. Ours is Barbar, where where there's a double R.
That's weird.
And what are you doing, friend? Are they scared of? I think the Ellies are all scared of me, and may possibly have to be tranked to get blood. Because I think they don't like me. I think all the Ellies are going to have to get tranked if I want to get a blood sample from them. Because they feel like...
No, I think you're just wrong.
Maybe I am just wrong.
Yeah.
I thought... It was definitely pronounced Barbar, not Babar or anything. It was definitely pronounced Barbar in the English dub. Yeah, I think they all need to be tranked. Because they are scared of me.
Oh, babies.
So they're not happy about me taking blood from them. I mean, possibly while they were eating, they might be willing to. Which is fine. In fact, you know what? I wonder if we can give that a go. You know what? I think it'll be easier just to trank them. We can do a lot while they're tranked. So yeah, we'll just do that.
How much trank have you got?
Well, I've got plenty. I should have enough materials. There's quite a few.
Oh, to just make.
But you're right. In this universe, but I think trank is cheap. I think trank is very, very cheap indeed. So, but I think we're going to have to do the blood work. Unless we just want to guess, yeah.
Oh, fair enough.
Trank is very, very cheap. And one more. I usually need to trank all of them. The rest should be... Once we've got the blood, everything else should be fine. Poo is easy enough. Sound is easy enough. Though we can sound check them while we're passing by. But yeah, trank is super, 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 super cheap. So that's fine. So yeah, we're going to need that. We're going to need the gun. Load it with the tranquilizers. Make sure we do not lethal inject the elephant. That would be bad. Don't do that. In fact, I already had a trank from somewhere. Right.
Yeah, you found one in like
Eddie
a cupboard or something.
Right. That's you going to be going down in a second. That's you. Going to be going down in a second. And which one? Guys, go to sleep. Go to sleep, guys. Which one should I trank first? You're about to... You look like you're going down for a snooze. You're going down for a snooze. Right. Oh, yeah. They're going down for a snooze. Right. Everybody now needs to be just quickly checked. I think these guys need to... Yeah, I think the trick with elephants is they're sufficiently nervous. You have to trank them to do a huge amount, which is good. So, number 1. And number 2, and if we're lucky, we can do this, get the blood samples, scan the blood samples, then come back and get more blood.
What, before they wake up?
Before they even wake up.
Well, they do seem to have like 2 minutes or something.
Yeah, like 2.5 minutes on them. Where'd the other one go to sleep? Claire, I've lost an elephant. There he is!
Good job, John.
Yeah, there we go.
Also, is that, a statue of another elephant or something?
That is, in fact, not a real elephant.
Yeah,
I
but
can understand how it fooled you, being as given it has a giant hole in the side of it is made of straw.
Yeah, but I couldn't see it at first. I just saw like a shadow. Shut up.
You're not allowed to be the zookeeper. If one of us has to be the secret evil zookeeper, it doesn't get to be you anymore.
I mean, obviously it's not going to be me. I would never do any of the evil things in like real life. I would like be so... I'm a deeply unsubtle person, and I would be like unable to even like pretend or carry on for like 2 minutes to like call the cops or whatever. I would just immediately get clocked on the head by the
I think if I ended up like accidentally in like an evil organization or something, I feel like I quite enjoy playing along with it for a bit.
Yes.
I think I'd have quite a bit of fun doing that, and just kind of, when they start laughing at, well, shall we have the roast baby seal for lunch? We're like, yes, I think we shall. Why don't we also grate some otter over the top of it? I think I'd quite enjoy doing that. Like, yeah, I wouldn't obviously, like, I'd be pretending. But, like, I think I'd quite enjoy, like, playing the role of incredibly evil dick. I think I'd really quite enjoy that, actually.
Yeah.
Right. So that's all of you taken care of. And we've just got enough time to get a fresh sample. Okay, so now we've got tons of blood. Absolutely tons of blood. Oh, dear. That's absolutely fine. So, okay, everyone will now wake up in a minute, and once they do, we can just put the blood, we can put now this thing back, so we've got the blood samples in our inventory. We can now also put the gun away for the time being, grab the food, grab the scanner, and now everyone's back up on their feet, good little Ellies. Okay, now we just shove the schlop in the feeding area. We'll come over for that. Love the schlop. Guys, who would like some elephant breakfast? Alright, that's what we got coming up. Anytime you guys are... Oh, they're very, very sophisticated. There's lots of heat. Coffee is hot. And you are in the way, Raja, but you'll be passing by momentarily. And then Baba is also too hot. Yeah, there's definitely 2 with something wrong with them. So that's fine. You're getting up now. Right, so we'll put that away. While they're eating, this might be a good opportunity to... I think even though they run away from me when I get close to them, I think I can stay close by enough that I can do the sound checks immediately. I think I can do the sound check anyway. Because I don't think they're that fast. This would have been a good time to, like, do the... You are something wrong too. Yeah, we just got you. And then one more. Hang on, where's number 3? Is that you in the house over there? Or have I already done you? No, you were the person. I think this might be plague. Because everything.
Oh, no.
I think they're full on plague. Which is a problem. So, okay. Now we just, put this out the way and suck up the poo. And elephant poo cannot be that difficult to find. Like, I don't know. I feel like if you can't locate elephant poo, what are you even doing, quite frankly?
As a zookeeper,
I feel like, I'm going to be honest, it's surprisingly small. I feel like...
I mean, it's the same model, I think.
Yeah, I feel like it doesn't matter what size the animal is. I think they just have the same poo, which is kind of funny. Right, guys. Who needs to do? There's
also rocks that are surprisingly similar shape to the poo.
But when you've got the Hoover out, the poo gets highlighted.
No, I know it does.
So maybe some of you haven't done your poo yet 'cause you're too busy vomiting from the plague. But I think the only one that is all 4 is the plague. I think these elephants are plague-ridden, which, I don't know, feels pretty bad, actually. That's number 2. And then... did someone do a poo inside your enclosure by chance? Task is complete, apparently. Possibly was that... did I only get 3? Maybe it was another one where there were 2 on top of each other. It's saying task is complete. So, okay, guys, you stay here while I go and check whether you've got the plague. Okay? So... it's saying task is complete. Yeah, I clearly do not have Raja's poo. You can check it out whether I've got the poo. So, okay, guys. There we go. Maybe the game thought it was complete because technically there wasn't a poo I hadn't picked up because Raja hadn't done the poo yet. That might be what's happened there. So, okay. Now.
You have to, like, walk Raja to a spot where there's grass so he feels okay to do a poo.
Something like that. Ted's very particular about where he does his poos. Can't believe Claire would call him out like this publicly.
Well, I think it's very good, because, like, if we were walking on the pavement and we're walking, like, across people's...
Yeah, but the funny thing is, he really doesn't want to do a poo in our garden. He wants to do a poo on his walks, only on his walks. He'll happily do a wee in the garden, but really only at the end of the day. Even then, he'd rather do a wee, like, in...
or at the beginning of the day.
Or at the very beginning.
Like, when he really needs it, basically.
But for the most part, he'd much rather do his business on a walk than he would do in the garden, which is interesting. So, okay. Right now, we don't know how to make the things, do we? No. Before we do anything else, I've now got to go back to Hub to open CJ's locker. And I need to get the gadget trolley, yes. Claire.
Yes, indeed. Let's see. MB Britt says, speaking of terrifying animals, Subnautica 2 has been announced.
I saw the little kind of teasy trailer thing. And then I thought, wait, doesn't that already exist? And oh no, technically Sub-Zero isn't considered Subnautica 2. It's pretty much Subnautica 2, but it's not quite. So that sounds interesting. And hopefully it'll be back to, because it sounded like I haven't played Below Zero. But what I was told and I've seen written many times is, Subnautica, which I loved, was very big and open, and you could explore freely. Subnautica Below Zero was a little bit more structured, and kind of had its own, like, slightly more linear thing going on, especially narratively, rather than, like, figuring stuff out for yourself. So, yeah, it would be kind of nice to, if maybe it was a bit more wide open, that would be kind of cool. So, early access in 2025, I think I saw. That's kind of awesome. So, crack you open. We've got the code, which is lovely. And yes, it would be, I'd very much be interested in giving that a Lucy, perhaps. So plug in my thing. Now, does that give me all of the codes, or do I need to pick up the PTA for that? Which gives me the codes. And... I'm assuming I've got the codes? Probably. There's mention of mutated specimens. Hang on. Back to the train. There is presumably going to be a mention of... I should be able to see it. If I've got the things I need, they should be here. So, crafting. There we go. They're all here. And I've got tons of blood, and I've got plenty of resources. So, okay. Now back to the Ellie enclosure. Back to the Ellies. Lucky we drew the Ellies on New Game Plus.
Yeah, indeed.
Otherwise, that would have been unfortunate. But we get to see all the animals during this live stream, which I think is important.
Indeed.
Very important we get to see every single one of them. So, right, as soon as we get there, I can put the Poover away. Though possibly need to, like, maybe the thing needs to be, maybe it needs to actually be put out before we can interact with the Poover. So that's a shame. So, okay. Next up, let's see precisely what's wrong with the animals. And I think the only thing that's that is it's plague. It can't not be. They are basically, okay, I'm sorry, your elephant's broken. Lethal injection, let's go. So there is actually a cure to plague, I believe, down bottom. So sepsis, bacterial, rota. There we go, plague. It's surprisingly not even that expensive, so we want 2 of them. Obviously.
Maybe one extra in case you miss.
It's
Quite cheap.
Yeah, but this one is for the not mutant, so it's fine. And then a trank, which I'm allowed to use on the... if I want to. But then again, let's check how expensive the plague... there we go. So that is... yeah, plague. So we got you. Yeah. And it's not going to be two out of... it's not going to be both of them. One of them's going to be real sick. One of them's going to be fake sick. So we'll get you. Yeah, so that's for mimicking plague. So I've got 6 starts of that, which is plenty. So, okay. And what's
Did you want to do a trank as well?
I thought I already had one trank. Do I not have the trank already?
Maybe, I don't know.
Hang on, let me just put this away. And then, yeah.
Look at the gun.
The other one is, yeah, we'll pick up the gun, then it will show me the proper ammo type. So you just go there. Grab you.
Oh,
So
no,
I do have a trank. And I've got, yeah, the 2 shots in case these are really sick elephants, and then a load in case one of them's a fake elephant. But what we should start with is maybe the tranquilizer, because it said you can trank the monster. Just get in and try and hit the monster with a trank, bring him down, see if maybe we can get like 2 shots on him before he can get back up again.
Fair enough.
I mean, it's worth a go, bare minimum, but I suspect there's about to I mean, maybe on this occasion, maybe because this is enclosure number 1, it'll be cool.
Yeah.
But I suspect there's about to be a roar. And... yeah. Okay, now get right around the corner as fast as possible, fast as possible, fast as possible. Where are you? Elephant. Where I see you. Oh, no, 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 no. Got him. Right, he's now being a hit. Now go over to the thing. Reload. Hide back here because he really struggled to get you. And hopefully he'll be... yep, he's down for a minute. So now I can line up... Please get out.
He's gonna fucking kill you.
I am trying to get out of the fucking way, Pete. Stop. Why are you protecting your friends? Right, and go. And hang on. Oh, he's properly. Oh, do we get him? I thought it looked like that should have been a hit. But then he's only got 1. No. Reload the thing. I mean, it looks like it wasn't a hit. Why are you... stop getting in the way. That's definitely... oh, he's got armor. Fuck, what's armored? What's armored versus what isn't? Oh, hang on. No, fuck. What? Where is he armored? Where are the armored bits?
Yes, we're sick.
I am sick. Where's the armored bits? What do I need to shoot first? Is it just the head? Is the tentacles fine? No, that's... what the fuck? Where's... I can't see what... what isn't armored? He looks pretty armored all over to me. This is a problem, isn't it? Okay, where is it the mouth? Do I have to wait for him to roar? I mean, surely he can't be armored in the mouth. I mean, we got 1 hit on him, but maybe he can maybe he has to be tranked. I mean, we saw elephants had to be tranked to... I think possibly he has to be tranked. Hey, buddy. What isn't tranked? Go! I think he might have to be tranked. Whoa. I think that might be... no, I think he can deflect anything that's not a trank. I think that might be what's going on with him. So,
seems about right.
Yeah, I mean, we had to trank him for the sake of...
so yeah, we need more tranks and more cure.
Yeah.
And he's gonna eat someone while we're away making more.
I mean, he's a bit slow, so if we're lucky, maybe he's not, because he's slower. Okay, hang on. There's a trank, yeah. More trank, just loads of trank. And then that's plague. Yeah, I hear you roaring, buddy. It's fine. We're working on it. It's a work in progress. You're significantly tougher than what I thought you were going to be. Oh, Carvey's dead. Right, trank. Load. I think he might just need to be tranked. I'm aware I'm vomiting. Some people are saying pick the cures up from the ground. I mean, I tried to that when I missed the hippo and they just ceased to exist. Right, where are you, buddy? Where are you? Where's that? I'm gonna be honest, I thought that was a real thing, so it's not just you anymore. Fine, I admit I did that too. I'm not sure I even can pick... oh, hang on. Yes, you can! Right! I don't know why you can pick that one up, but I definitely couldn't pick up one previously. Where's the elephant? How could you lose an elephant? Where does an elephant go? Oh, wait. Is that him just asleep right there? Is that him just asleep?
Looks it.
Reload. Why has he gone to sleep?
No, that's the dead one you killed.
No, it's not.
Oh,
it's
shit.
not. And now we just start running and go over to Tranks. I think we need to wait for him to be asleep. I think while he's awake, he's got impenetrable armor. Which it also is penetrating Tranks. I think we've got no choice but to wait until he falls asleep. I think that's all we can do. I think we just have to wait for him to sleep, which unfortunately means I don't know how we stop him killing the other elephants. Because I think while he's awake, he's got impenetrable armor. I'm so sorry, elephant friend, but I'm not sure how we save you. I think we just hang back till he goes to sleep. So, Barbar's dead. And now, does he go to sleep because he's eaten? Yeah, then he just goes to sleep.
Oh no, that's
But yeah,
terrible.
look, he doesn't have his armor up right now. And that's the 3 doses, meaning he's about to become a real elephant. So unfortunately, he's just going to have to live with the guilt that he killed his friends. That's sad. Task is completed, task is failed, task is completed. I'm not sure what you do aside from just letting him kill his friends and then just grabbing him after that point. I do not know what the answer to elephants is.
Alright, so...
I am just feeding the monster elephants, that's true, yes.
The book 778 says I just read up on how to do this if you want a hint and or to know.
Well, someone suggested he fell asleep because he ate, suggesting if I were to bring him meat,
Yeah.
that would have done the job. Is that what the suggestion was? Which
Yeah.
makes sense, yes. But that's one way you do need to bring the food. Because, yeah, while he's awake, he's literally, like, you cannot do a thing. So that's fair. That's fair on that occasion. Like, that makes sense. I didn't even have meat with me, so I couldn't have done that on this occasion. But yes, some of them literally need to be fed meat, otherwise they're actually impenetrable in this case. But yeah, you could pick up this. I swear one we picked up previously we could not
so
pick
people
up.
were saying like the games thought you had hit something hittable before,
Yeah,
and so that's why it wasn't working.
but normally you can pick up a mess. Not that I really need these. There are no more elephants and probably nothing else has got plague. But that's absolutely fine. What happens if you shoot something with a plague cure and it doesn't have plague? Like... I just feel like, oh, poor Barbar. He did his best. I'm not going to do it. There's only 1 elephant left. I'd feel bad if anything happened to him. So there you go. That is all 8 enemies.
Oh, and the book 778 says the answer to this that I read was not to feed it meat.
Oh, yeah.
You just want to know?
No, I'm curious. Yeah, what's going on?
Alright, let us know. If you don't want to know, block your ears right now. Alright, and don't look at chat.
Yeah.
But we will see. I believe we are all caught up with super chats. And I think, yeah, the plan was to not have the longest stream today.
Yeah, I think we've literally completed the game 2.5 times. I think that's a-okay.
Well, yes,
to my
indeed.
mind as well. I think that's perfectly acceptable. Especially we even got a little elephant grand finale, which is excellent. So yes, with that all on board, I think we're allowed to go back to the hub. So yeah, that's kind of what the game is all about. It's not a long game. You only like visit 3 or 4 enclosures per playthrough. But there's like a lot of different variances in how you handle it. By sheer luck, we got the best ending first by the looks of it, because despite messing up a lot and like having to do nothing but sheer guesswork, we just managed to, yeah, just that was just a thing, which is delightful. So that's no idea how that worked, but that worked anyway. Anyway, we can also just bring Sarah. Here comes Sarah. It's being brought along. So that's Sarah, right there. And then someone just calls you and say, "Yep, that's Sarah. Just drop her in." I think Sarah could survive on this occasion. So yeah, that's absolutely fine. Don't worry, it's people.
Oh, wow.
Yep, soylent green made out of people, etc., etc.
So the book 778 says, oh, and she's screaming, and you can drop her while she's screaming.
Oh, be mean. I don't want to do that.
Fair enough.
Also, what's the second phone call that comes after she starts screaming?
Hello?
Why so grim? Problems?
Oh, it just checks up.
What the hell is going on here? Fuck.
Not sure I
I
saw
almost
this one
threw a
before.
live girl into the grinder. Where did she come from?
Alive? Well. 20 millixylazine and she's still with us. But fortunately, this problem is easy to solve. Pull the drop lever and the girl will turn into a couple of bricks, just like you've dealt with before. Easy peasy.
Fuck! I suspected this place wasn't clean, but why else such big bucks? I can grind a couple of bodies, but I'm not going to get involved in crime and risk my family. Fuck you.
Well, no one is asking you. In general, look at your hands.
What the hell is this? Did you poison me?
Poison? Who do you think I am, a desperate housewife? No, Paul. I infected you. And by the way, I did it for your own good. You see dozens of parasites spread out of the mother every day. They infiltrate our animals, and they transform, to put it mildly. Well, let's say they mutate.
What the hell is this damn mother?
Not much is known about her, so they study her. But right now, the same parasite is squirming inside you. And if you behave well, they'll take it out. And if not, who knows? Maybe it will be even better for Lily and Gina.
Fuck!
I didn't know there was a second phone call if you, took the phone call, then didn't drop her immediately. But no, we're going to get you down. I'm going to get you down on this occasion. You just get pulled down. That's fine. No need to worry. You see why we didn't put this scene in the original? It's going to be quite difficult to have sufficient hedgehog coverage. So you're just going to go there. We'll just cover you up with a nice blanket or something. Put a blanket over her, for goodness sake. Dear oh flippin' dear. Okay, but now she's on the thing. Now can you... Just does not react. Just doesn't react to being shot by tranks in the slightest. Just put a blanket over her, Paul, for goodness sake. So anyway, that's lovely Zoochosis. Yes, Claire.
Yeah, I've got a couple of more, and the book 778 says the answer that I read was make the mutated elephant charge you, and then dodge the charge. It will run into a wall, and that removes the armor.
And that loses the armor. Okay.
Yeah.
That's all.
You have to be good enough to dodge a charge from a mutated elephant.
Yeah.
Which,
in a game where you don't have a dodge roll or anything, but okay, you deliberately are supposed to try and bait it into charging you. That's the solution, is it? Fair enough, I suppose.
And more love for Morrowind. More love for Morrowind from Jay Resta, who gave us $20 and says, thank you for the stream. I'm eager to look forward to lots more Morrowind.
Yep. Lots of big old parts of Morrowind. Tomorrow's Morrowind should also be like the best part of an hour, very comfortably. I think the first of 5 parts are all going to be really quite long. I think it'll settle down towards more like 40-45, which is what I generally aim for around part 6, is what I'm thinking. It's kind of, while you're covering the basics of the introduction, figuring out the mechanics, it's naturally there's going to be a little bit more going on. But I think we're going to aim for the more classic, like 45-minuters thereafter. Because I know it's a lot. They're very long episodes right now, which I know absolutely some people love, and there will absolutely be plenty of long episodes. But I think we want to do an hour the whole way through the series, because for some people that's a bit too much of a time commitment, and some people would not be able to keep up with that, unfortunately.
Yeah, I mean, if you've not done video editing before, maybe it's not really obvious, but like editing an episode that takes longer than an hour takes maybe more than a full day to do the edit.
Though as we've been discussing amongst ourselves, the fact that in Morrowind, when during any menu and any conversation the world freezes, it makes it much easier to edit, because like in a game where when you're say in speech, even if time's frozen but say clouds are gently moving, it makes it harder to cut it together. Whereas if the world literally freezes during any menu and any speech, it's way easier to cut different takes together, so it's way easier to fix up.
Yeah, because obviously you still want to keep the music kind of consistent and the lovely soundtrack kind of consistent, but it just it is easier. But like all the episodes that are longer than an hour, when I give them to John, who then hacks more out of them, just a little bit, not much, just little bits. Generally, if I spend like 5 minutes not understanding something and then figure it out in the last 30 seconds, we can lose some of that first like 4.5 minutes because I'm just not understanding something. And that's the kind
Not
of thing
losing
that...
it, you're not losing anything substantive.
No,
I
but
want to really
that's...
clarify that because Claire should really have started that because people get angry about that sort of thing.
Yeah, but like also the thing is John records the episode so he knows what's going on. When
Yeah.
I edit something John's recorded, I don't know what's going on, right? So before seeing it myself. So sometimes if I'm going back to rewatch something,
Yeah.
I'll see, oh, you know what? I left a character saying something here, like just a voice line from an NPC that actually doesn't, matter, so I'll remove that or something. But yeah, it's just usually like if you don't reply to it. Anyway, how many recording sessions was Stellaris Absolutely Impossible? Mega Scroll.
Just about anything is generally one recording session per episode, generally of like somewhere between an hour and a half to 4 hours. That gets edited
you
down
do
to
have
what
breaks
you see.
in between because it just takes a lot out of
it takes a lot of the voice, absolutely. Like I did the best I did recently was I did 3 episodes of Morrowind in one day, which was really good.
Yeah, I just
was
wanted
really
to
good.
be ahead a little
I
bit.
just want to be a little bit more ahead of Morrowind. Morrowind, I've got an incentive to be ahead. Because I want to be a little bit ahead of comments to like, so there can't be that much backseat gaming. Like when people give comments, it will be like, we'll get to that like a few episodes down the line. But like, it's not just a case of constantly reacting to comments. I get to like, make my own discoveries and whatnot.
I'm gonna be the one doing the only backseating when I see that John's missed something obvious and I leave a flag in the video going
yes.
like, you missed this!
These are not helpful. I don't appreciate these flags. These are not helpful in the slightest. Just Claire being a dick for no well-explained reason. Anyway.
And sorry, the final shout-out goes to Logan G, who gave us $10 and says, love the stream, thank you for doing Morrowind. I think you're taking to it really well. I look forward to seeing the rest of your journey.
I was pleased to see that, yes, people were saying, don't worry, John, you don't suck at Morrowind. Morrowind is just for new players, and when you're level 1, it's really hard. And you're sometimes the wacky way where one dungeon has got like enemies you can deal with, then the next dungeon down the same road is like people 20 levels higher than you. You will just be killed a few times. Don't worry about it, it's fine. That was nice to see. Good to see I don't suck at Morrowind too much. So anyway, we're gonna go and have some nice dinner right now and cuddle a dog, etc, because that was specifically requested by various people. But of course, you have got coming up more Morrowind, very excitingly indeed, more Fallout London, more Sim Settlements 2 that's definitely coming up on its ending at this point. And yeah, we got a few things returning over the next few weeks. I'm sure you've seen Red Dead Redemption's getting its PC version at long last, the original Red Dead Redemption, which I'm sure I may well just kind of dip into. Cause I personally prefer the original Red Dead. I prefer Red Dead 1
that was a Ted.
over 2. Hi, Ted. Hey, sweetie pie.
Ted. Oh.
And yeah, Stellaris has got Cosmic Storms coming out pretty damn soon. So yeah, I also... No, not Cosmic Storms. The new thing, Grand Archive. Grand Archive's coming out soon. Cosmic Storms is already out, but I never looked at it because I didn't want to introduce it into a save file that was already running. So I might do like a little Stellaris double feature on Cosmic Storms and Grand Archive. And when I've got bloody time, I want to do a video on Ara, History Untold, the like Civ competitor thing, which is really good, but I feel like the video would be very, very long. So squeeze that in somewhere as well.
Ted's behind your
Ted's
chair.
behind me. Do not roll my chair back. I will squish your Ted. So all of that stuff coming up soon. Hopefully there's something there that kind of, something I might appeal to. We'll probably do a little bit more Starfield Road and kind of go back to something we've started previously next week. So yeah, hopefully you like the sound of one of those series, one of the one-offs coming out, or we just see you next week for another live stream. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you very, very much to the Super Chat donators. And yes, as I say, hopefully we'll see you next week for whatever it is we end up doing next week. But in the meantime, I've been John.
I've been Claire. That's
many,
been Ted
that's
behind
been
us.
Ted. I still know where the cats are. They'll show up, I'm sure. So it's been many a true nerd, and this has been the delightfully silly Zoochosis. Thank you very much, and have fun.
Let's go find a trail of destruction the cats have wrought.